Hello, everybody. It is I, Anpamona, the Queen of Bones, and your mommy, and we're gonna be playing some Tabletop Simulator because we're gonna be playing a board game that I've been trying to get time to play with my physical copy for a long time and never got to it. On a whim, I looked it up on Tabletop Sim, and it's there as an official upload from Circle Tunes. I'm of course talking about Fool's Blade. As you can see, text is here. Kinda slightly my way. Maybe I should shrink him. Maybe I had to get shrunk. Yeah. And Miles should be here soon as well. But yeah, it's a really, well, it looks fun. I haven't played it yet, but it's definitely promising. It's got kind of some like Munchkin vibes. But with a lot more like classes and general like really cool RPG style stuff. I like.
You have to give me a minute because apparently at some point I had uninstalled Tabletop.
That's fine. I was gonna do like a rules explanation anyway for the stream. In the background, we've got Heroic Speech from the Forge Your Destiny Dungeon playlist. Same music done by M. Young, Jonathan Young, part of the Villainous Music. Delio. Yes, as you can see, it's very much an official. We got a whole like background, unique table. The playmats all set up. The environment around you is completely custom. We got monsters and stuff around here. Look at I'm red, of course. Oh, there's a table flip in the background. I just noticed that. All this beautiful artwork. You'll see more of it as we play. But here we have the rulebook. We got the cheat sheet over here, which is very useful. So yeah, it's all set up. It pre-shuffled it, but we're gonna reload the game once everyone's in. And it'll do all the setup for us. But basically from the start. Oh, there's Miles. Hi,
Yeah.
Miles.
I was hunting with Gazbang for a little bit.
Oh, hunting with Gaz, right? Oh. But yeah, I got a fucking hole of copper.
Hey,
I saw.
I have to wonder how much I'm gonna have in ores because that should be ready for me to pick up now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go and blow people up at some point. Ooh, bosses, that's new.
Alright,
The explanation I watched did not mention bosses.
Yeah, no, there's we do have as part of this official upload the Screaming Forest expansion. By default I have
how do
that
I
set in.
join?
You should just be able to find it in the friends list of games. But basically we all roll a d20 and see who goes first. We go clockwise after that. We re-roll if there's a tie. Each player, starting with the player who goes last, then gets chooses a class card to start with. However, I've activated the mode where we get given 3. We pick from those 3 instead of the whole deck. I feel like it'd be kind of more fun that way, a bit more like random.
Yeah.
Can I choose my card?
Then all the
Oh, you
decks
already
are
have a bunch of
shuffled and
cards.
put in their pretend place. Oh, is it? What do you put it out there for you?
Well, no, I see you have a bunch of cards.
Oh, I do,
don't
yeah.
have any.
And then after that, it gets all shuffled, put in the play mat, which it does automatically. And then it keeps take the deck and we keep revealing cards on the top until we have a handle, and then we pass that handle to the player who goes first, and we keep going to all the handle, and we reshuffle all of it. And then each player, starting with the first player, and going clockwise around the table, draws a card from each of the decks, and now it's the first player's turn. It goes into a lot more depth, but the cheat sheet over here covers most of it. Basically, as we start, we have the tavern phase. Everyone can play tavern cards during any player's tavern phase. Which actually, like, the tavern phase gives me a bit of Red Dragon Inn vibes with some of the stuff you can do there. We then have assembly, where we can weapon parts from your hand or stash to assemble or modify your weapon. It says parts. I've seen it played a few times, and typically they only seem to use like one part per thing. But maybe that was just choosing to do that. Because from how it's written here, I feel like it sounds like you can just like lay down as many parts as you want. And then...
Is there a way to...
It says use weapon parts.
So do I draw...
No, but I'll reset the game in a sec, and then it should auto deal everything for us.
Okay.
We can then equip gear after that. It's face down on the table, face up on the table, sorry. And then we can either visit the forge, try and get more like parts for our weapons. We can go questing, which have all sorts of things going on, or we can go monster hunting, where much like Munchkin, you have to beat the number with your numbers in terms of your gear and your weapon and any sort of abilities you can throw in there. People can try and mess with you during that. I don't plan on being too brutal the first game, honestly.
Yeah.
So
Also with swords, that when you're making them, there are set bonuses if you get like the full sword set.
Yeah, indeed, and different classes work in different ways with them. We have like Pokemon element weakness stuff going on.
And there's curses.
There are curses, and there's a class that wants curses.
Yes.
If you draw a curse, you have to play it immediately. What was that noise?
Might have been me talking to my cat.
Oh, maybe. And then once you've done your turn, basically we discard cards until you have 8. Of course, your hand size can change depending on curses and gear and stuff like that, but that's basically it to begin with. We've all picked our colors, so let me know when you're done reading and I will reload the game. There's some other stuff that will come up, but we'll like address it as it comes up in the game.
Yeah. I
do love how they designed it.
I watched like a quick...
How to play?
Yeah, a quick how to play, and then I was watching the creators do like a little, like it was almost 2 hours of them just being like, hey, this is us 5 days before the Kickstarter's over playing a game to show you basically sort of a full in-depth how it goes.
Yeah. And in each of these 3 different monster decks, there are bosses, or at least a card that forewarns the approach of bosses. When there's a boss in the field, we all have to fight the boss, and at that point it's co-op. But basically, when the loot pile runs out, that's the game over, and we like count up all of our score to see who got the most loot and points, and wins the game.
Yeah. And then monsters that you kill also have a value score to them, so it's cool.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be very fun. Right, reload.
Whoa.
Right, RPG extras, Screaming Forest. Choose from 3 classes. These 2 variants I have no idea about. Let's just hit start. And it'll actually shuffle the decks as well, which is cool.
Yeah. Oop.
Right.
I pick a class.
We got pick a class, yeah. Okay. Blissfully unaware adventurer. Anytime a card effect or class ability calls for a dice roll, you can choose to force a reroll. You can only force a given roll to be rerolled once. Okay.
Okay. Oh, this one's good. This could really be useful.
Yeah, read it.
How do I zoom in on a card I have in my hand? I forget.
Alt. I've got also the choice of a rude dude. Once per turn during any player's tavern phase, you can discard 3 tavern cards to break 1 card in another player's gear setup. That is rude. I'm not going to play that one. And also have the Witch. Once per turn, when you play an action card, you may discard 2 cards to immediately return the expended action card to your hand.
Could be useful.
Kind of like this one.
Could be useful.
I have. Oh, Warlock's good. That's the one that likes curses.
Yeah.
So I have Pickpocket, which is once per turn during any player's tavern phase. You can discard 2 tavern cards to steal 1 random card from an opponent's hand. Not gonna play that. I like this one kind of because it's fun. The only guy who came prepared after being dealt a handle during game setup, this player is also dealt a guard, a blade, and a pommel. Basically, you just get the stuff you need to make a full sword.
Nice.
Is useful only at the beginning of the game. It's not bad, but I like this one. Psychic. Before you draw or reveal a card from any deck, you can discard 1 card to look at the top 2 cards of the deck. Place those cards back in the top of that deck in any order. So it's a way for me to sort of like peek at monsters and see if I can beat them or not. But I think I'm going to do the only guy who came prepared, simply because that'll give me a huge bonus at the beginning.
Yeah, I've got the Warlock. The Curse guy is like negate curses and gain +2 strength for each curse. Curses will still expire when their longevity is reached. I also have Witch Hunter, +2 strength until the end of your current turn for each action that other players have played since the end of your last turn.
Ooh.
And finally, Elementalist. During combat, if your weapon has any number of elementals strengths, any up to 3, increase your total strength of that type by 1, up to a maximum of +1 strength for each elemental type.
Oh yeah, one thing I need to
Could be
look
useful.
up here is that we have the handle, but do you need a guard to then attach a blade? Where's the thing on the construction?
I think I'll go with Warlock, simply because I might like curses.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about that.
Yeah, it says you can assemble any combination of weapon parts, so it doesn't look like you need a... So you just have the handle, and from there, you're good.
Nice. Oh, I just noticed this little thing here is going to have our blade on it, and it's going to have the stats and that added up for us too. Nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, so I'm going to do... Oh, what just happened?
What?
I'm trying to pick my class.
Wait. Put it.
Yeah, that's the question. I'm just going to put it on the table below my stash.
I'm gonna stick it next to my stash.
And then I discard the other 2. Is it alt? Or
F. I'm gonna be the blissfully unaware adventurer. Anytime a card effect or class ability calls for a dice roll, you can choose to force a reroll. Wait, does card effect include the bonus to the... Like some monsters have a dice roll?
yeah, That's exactly what it can be used for. So, like, if you're going to fight a monster and their modifier is a D12 and you roll really high, you can be like, I'm going to use my ability to potentially get a lower roll.
Mm-hmm. All right, now we got this. Good old D20. Whoop, whoa.
Almost didn't.
6. I don't think I'm gonna go first.
All right, Tex, roll it.
That's a 20.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
I think Tex goes first. 6.
All right, yeah.
Tex goes first.
You start, and then we go clockwise.
We get our handles and stuff, don't we?
It
We wanna
doesn't
go
start
giving
with...
Oh, so cool. I do have a thing though.
it starts with something about starting with the player that starts last. If I remember correctly.
It's for class selection. It's normally you choose from the deck, and that's the last player gets to choose their class first, and vice versa, and it goes counterclockwise from there. But since we're doing it a different way, where we don't need to, we ignore that.
Okay, there's my handle. And if I have another piece, I can put it down now.
Well,
and
you've
then
got to do the tavern phase first.
Well, yeah, you do your tavern phase first, which is you draw a card from the tavern deck, and then you can do assembly.
How do I draw just one card? D?
Just hover over and 1.
Okay.
Hold on. I should be dealt a guard, blade, and pommel as part of my class
Okay.
from the forge deck.
So I guess we just... What is... Like, okay, pommel, there you go.
So it's...
Guard, there you go. Another guard, so... well, I'll shuffle it back in after. Pommel. Another pommel. Blade.
Go.
Okay, so I've drawn a tavern card. Now what?
Now the assembly phase. Now you can put your weapon part down. There's a cheat sheet right here. I forget I had to ping.
I only have one piece. I have a pommel.
But you also had that you already put.
So, pommel and hilt.
Let's see.
Or handle.
You're allowed to
Borrow a
borrow people with
D6.
it. Oh yeah, for a counter? Yeah.
That lasts 5 turns or until I beat a monster.
Alright, now that you've... you can equip any gear that you have as well.
Where do I put that? In my stash?
Well, stash is for your defeated monster stuff. You can just put it right there. Yeah.
Yeah, just face up on the table.
Oh, transmortifying slime. That's not bad, but you got to be careful.
Yeah, it's very much... I could screw myself by getting a higher level enemy.
I saw it used like that, where it's like, I'm going to use this, get a weaker monster. Oh no, it's like twice as strong as what I had.
God, I love this environment. I love the fact that he freaking made an official one and just released it on the workshop without, like, making it DLC.
So now I can choose between the tavern, the anvil, and the quest, right?
No.
Yes.
You can go between
Oh.
the forge, questing, or one of the monster hunters decks.
Yeah. So if you choose to go to the forge, you draw the top 3 anvil cards and choose one, and then the other 2 go back on top. There's also where you can reforge a thing where you discard a card to draw 2 of the anvil cards, but I think it has to be another sword piece.
see. The weapon types. That's... Yeah, okay. Nope.
It's combat.
Combat.
Visiting the forge. Here we are. You may discard any weapon part from your hand to take a subsequent weapon part. Yeah. So it's like, say if you had an extra pommel, you could be like, I'm going to get rid of this pommel because I already have one down and get 2 parts from the anvil deck, potentially.
He got those goals from. Yes, indeed. A simulator is on top of the table.
Alright, so I am going to choose to go to the forge. So I pick. So I hover over, hit 3.
Well, that'll draw them to your hand. I think you reveal them.
Yeah, you gotta
So you
reveal
just
them.
flop them onto the table.
Flip.
Captain's Cutlass. Runic Sword.
Coursing Fury.
Nice. The Warlock. Look how grumpy you look.
Runic Sword isn't actually good for you. Because as I recall, that set's all about like getting rid of curses, and you want curses as a warlock.
Coursing Fury. I think the one I have is. How? I mean, I already have freaking a palm on handle, so I got no new pieces.
I
Yeah,
love the
so
fucking artwork of this game. Like,
Then what you could do is just pick one you think is better.
I think I'll grab, and I can then discard it to grab 2 cards. No, next turn. Next turn.
Yeah. Next turn you could.
Or if you had another weapon part in your hand, you could like, okay, I'm gonna discard this so I can take this and this from these 3.
That's what he plans to do next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab 1 and then next turn discard it to grab 2.
Yeah, so I think I'll grab this Captain's Cutlass card. Let's go to the top of the deck.
And I think that's your turn.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have more than 8 cards, so...
Okay, so I'm cursed right now, but I am still going to assemble my weapon. So.
Wait, Kevin.
Yep,
yes,
you
I'll
are
do
correct.
Kevin first.
So starting with my handle goes there. So my curse isn't all that bad. It's 5 power. Let's add my pommel, which I got. And then my guard. Did that go correctly? Yeah, okay. And then my blade.
Oh, yeah.
I have a full sword. Look at that.
Is that a vegetable blade?
Yeah.
Yes.
Vegetable vengeance.
Okay, so I'm cursed though. But I do technically have the runic pommel, or the runic handle, so if I wanted to, I could discard a card to get rid of it. But honestly, I mean, I have more total power. I have 6 power on my sword right now. But I am going to choose to go to the forge because one of the pommels that you revealed was the coursing fury, which matches my guard.
You're cursed though, right? You can only go monster hunting.
Huh? Oh, I can only go monster hunting when I leave the tavern. You are correct.
Yeah. And with all that power, you should
Curses.
possibly be able to defeat something and get rid of the curse.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the forest deck. Boop.
What are you fighting? It's the root of
A
tripping.
root of tripping. I defeat it handily. So that goes there.
And you get a quest card.
And I get to... Yep.
Sorry, no. Just excited. Sorry.
No problem. And then because of that, I am no longer cursed because I beat a monster. Yay! So that'll go to the trash section. Oop. And that is it for me.
Oh, is that a quest card?
Yeah. Curses
Nice.
are quests. So
okay.
when you go questing, you have the opportunity to get cursed.
That's good to know, as I am.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think that's turn. All
It
right.
is for me. Yes.
In my tavern turn, I will draw a tavern card. Aw. Okay. I'm gonna go to the assembly phase. First, I'm gonna put down my handle of the Mimic Blade.
Ooh.
I've got the mimic pommel.
And
Well, the
then
mimic blade is.
I'm gonna put down the blade of the Mimic Blade.
Oh, geez. Be interesting to get the full set.
It would, yeah.
The set plus 9 strength. Jeez.
Yeah. What a,
Considering I have. Will there be duplicates? Because I know I have the pommel.
no,
I
but
think
you could
so.
also like choose to activate that ability when I get a good pommel. That might benefit you more.
Hmm.
It helped me towards my set, but if it's a really good pommel, you might still want to do it.
I'm hoping they're like cursed pieces.
I mean, technically there is. Like, this curse weapon is technically a blade piece. Oh, wait, no, you only use that 5 strength. Okay, never mind. Makes sense.
Yeah, I'm hoping for like cursed pieces that I can put together. I'll be on the lookout.
Warlock's cool. Because you ignore whatever the curse is and just get 2 power.
Yeah. Okay,
Wait,
would be
is that an
good.
active or a passive?
It's a passive. So, for instance, if you got that curse, you wouldn't have the 5 strength, and you don't have to go only monster hunting. But you get a flat +2 bonus to your total power.
How do I want to start? Probably build my blade up more, I would think. Which is the advantage of your character, is that I think most people would like start the first turn.
Yeah. A
Getting
lot of
more
early is going
cards.
to the a lot of pommels again. Oh, Shadow Ninja Katana? That's cool.
Again, no good cards. There's gotta be a way to frickin' shuffle it.
Well, no, that's the point. Like, that's what he's got in the shop right now. The bits you don't have just go back on top until
Yeah.
it gets used. Unless some other effect makes it shuffle, of course.
Right.
Alright, that's
My
me.
turn.
Yeah. Got a bit.
Draw from the tavern. Yes. Ooh. That's an interesting card.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
No need to tell us. Keep it a secret for
Yeah.
later.
Right.
Go into the forge.
Yep.
A lot of pommels again. Or no, that one's a handle.
Ooh, I like this one. Walking Arsenal. Lower your hand limit size limit by 1, and when I visit the forge, I get to reveal 4 parts instead of 3.
Nice.
I think I'll take that. But I can change out my pommel, right?
No. So because you went somewhere, you are past the assembly phase.
Okay.
So you'll have to wait till next turn to do that.
Yeah.
Alright. And tavern cards can only be played during the tavern phase, right?
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
All right, my turn. Tavern phase. I don't like that you keep cackling like that. I am going to choose to go to the forge.
Okay. 1,
Look, I've mentioned I wanted that piece.
2. The runic sword, yeah. The runic
Well,
sword
not the rune.
guard.
Now, see, here's where I have a dilemma here. There's 2 pieces of runic parts, and I have the runic handle. So I could give me 3/4 of the way towards completing the runic sword.
But those are good for me.
No, not really. Because the runic sword guard is +1 strength for each curse card in other players' setup.
Oh.
So actually, this would be good for me because it's like if you're collecting a bunch of curses, I could be like, haha, I get power for all of them. I kind of want the Coursing Fury handle. A dilemma here. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the runic. So I'm gonna discard this piece from my hand and draw both runic pieces. So, oop, that goes back to the anvil. That's it for me.
Alrighty. Tavern card.
That was a
No,
forge
that,
card.
that was a forge card. Tavern card. That's fun. Assembly. Or maybe not, actually. And again, I know 2 of the cards I'm going to be already.
So, for assembly, I would have to discard this pommel for my walking arsenal, right?
I think it can go to your stash.
The next page.
That's something.
Is it part of this one? No, maybe it's the part. Assembly.
Here we go, assembly.
Or modify your weapon. Okay, there's not a... is it further in? No, that's the setup. Whoops.
At least what I've seen when I saw them play, I saw them swap the parts around. Like, they're like, okay, I'm going to put this back in my hand and put this down. But
That makes sense, because that's just how swords work. Like, you know, always
yeah,
unscrew
I
the
mean,
pommel.
I might say it goes to your, yeah. And stash is because, like, certain treasure loot cards are legendary sword pieces. So that's why it specifies pulling from the stash. So.
Yeah. Well, it would have been nice to keep the minutes piece. It's like, ooh, this is a good one. This extra draw really helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because I'll have to discard the Captain's Fury, I'll gain.
Okay,
the
so
other
yeah,
drop.
if you're replacing a weapon part, it goes back into your hand unless it's a legendary, in which it goes into your stash.
Yeah,
Normal
so
parts go back to hand.
you-
Okay.
this is a handle, not a pommel, so that means I'll get to keep the mimic pommel. Nice.
Yes.
I gotta be careful because you guys have mimic pieces, and it's just like I could lay out my good stuff, and then you're gonna be like, I'm actually gonna mimic and just steal that part from you.
Yeah, I could. Like, I don't know if I want to be that mean. But on the first game, I know it's part of the game, but still. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go get parts. That one. This. The Pixel Blade.
Oh, that's what my handle is right now.
Ah.
So that's interesting because the handle gives you +1 against neutral monsters, and that gives you
The
+1
mimic.
against the elemental.
Guard.
When you have a forge part in your hand, you could potentially get 2 things, but you don't really need it. They're a handle and 2 guard pieces.
Yeah.
I might want that pixel blade. Or a pixel guard.
Yeah.
But I figure the walking arsenal handle is more to help me build up my pieces, you know?
Yeah, it's helpful. I'm interested to see what the rest of that set does.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Oh, wait. No, I meant to. Oh. Put this back. Yeah, then it's good.
Alright. Tavern phase.
I'm going to do you solid text. I'm going to play. It's dangerous to go out there. You must visit the forge on your turn.
That'll be interesting.
So basically that lets me...
Out there.
Basically, it means I prevent you from like going questing or going monster hunting by saying you must go to the forge. Generally, it's when like a player already has like a full sword and they don't need to go to the forge. It's like I'm going to prevent you from getting ahead. But we're playing friendly game today.
Okay, so I'm going to put that handle there and put the walking arsenal in. So I get 4 anvil cards.
Yep. You'll flip 4 anvils.
1, 2, 3. Come on, give me a blade.
Damn, no blades today.
Shadow Ninja. Photorealistic. Pixel.
Yeah, I have the photorealistic pommel right now.
I have the Shadow Ninja pommel. And with your mimic, if I put it on my pommel, you could swap it with my pommel to try and build that set.
Yeah. Also, I don't really have any action cards. Where would you get action cards? The quest deck?
Tavern and quest, yeah. Because some of the I guess they're tavern cards, not action cards. But yeah, the quest thing. Like, here, I'll show you something I have in my hand. So this is an action card. I can't use it because I don't have any blade parts, but...
Yeah, oh god, that card. Yeah, this is definitely, like, got such Munchkin vibes. And this so much
it's
more.
got my class on it, so
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
It's
I
like,
might take the Shadow Ninja.
It's so, like...
There's all the Pixel Blade. It's like, you know what?
Munchkin plus Red Dragon Inn, basically.
I'm going to discard the Captain's Blade and grab both the Pixel and Shadow Ninja cards.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
And max hand limit is 8, right?
Normally 8, but because of your walking armory, it's 7.
Yeah, which is what I'm at right now.
Okay. Oh, I need hydration.
Right.
I'll be right back.
Somehow that ended up under the board.
Oof. All right, my turn.
Yep.
All right, tavern phase. Okay. Well, I'm gonna start. Let's put the blade to the side. The guard is gonna go in my hand, and the handle's going to the side. The pommel's going to my hand. Pommel, handle, guard. Almost got the full runic set. Just missing the blade. But
What's your
think it's
strength at?
time.
What?
So I have 4 neutral and 3 plant. Plant is very interesting, is if I go up against a water type, it counts double. But if I go
Cool.
against a fire type, it counts as 0. I'm gonna go fight a monster. You know,
yeah.
I'm the only one to fight one so far. And
Well, you came prepared.
yeah. Oh, Happy Tree Stump. It's a 3 plant power. I beat it handily.
And you get to draw a loot card.
Yeah, the first loot. I found a childhood treasure. It counts as 5 loot.
Nice.
So I've currently got 7 score. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Cool. Right. Tavern phase. Uh, okay. You plan on replacing that blade at some point. A veggie blade?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I can find the runic one, then yeah.
Okay. Well, just as a little thing that was, you can do yourself at anyway. Oops, I dropped it. Break one card in another player's gear setup or one of their equip parts. And I'll break the handle. Oh no, I broke the veggies.
I thought you were going to mimic swap for it, but okay.
No. I just a lot of this is gonna happen in later games.
Well, we're still in the tavern phase.
Yes.
Because you just played that tavern card. I'm going to play I Found It, This in a Dumpster. I get to add 1 card of my choice from the anvil, trash, or quest piles.
Well, there you go. No harm, no foul.
Plus, it's now in my hand.
The problem is I've got 2 cards that are, not friendly. Both is like, oh, I steal this from you, or I steal that from you.
I mean...
But, Tex, you can find another, right?
Yeah, okay. But I can't.
You
But
got
since it's random.
random card. Okay, so I don't know what any of them are.
Yeah, so just hover over one.
Miles, you're not involved in this. You want to do the random pick?
Alright, hold on.
Just 1 through 7. Oh no!
Oh no!
There goes my pixel.
Don't worry about it,
guards.
Tex. I'm gonna balance this out. In a bit.
That goes there.
Oh, actually, I could have done something really cool. Of doing that. But at the same time, okay, here comes the plus side. Cavern phase done, and assembly phase. Mimic blade. I thought it snapped underneath this last time. And yeah, no. There was a button, wasn't there, to like stick stuff under?
I mean, I've just been manually moving
Yeah.
things.
Imp. Nope. Oop. Imp. Boom. Now, if you want to take that combo text with a swap, you can.
It'll have to be at the end of my turn, but it'd be nice.
And that won't be a huge
Wonder if he'll
benefit.
calculate the set bonus for you.
I do wonder. And you know what? I'm gonna go monster hunting.
Yeah, go monster hunting.
In the dungeon monster deck.
What?
What? The Beans Demon? Okay. I have 5.
Yeah. Why did you go on that?
I didn't think there were like different difficulties.
Yeah, the skulls indicate difficulty level.
Oh, do they? I didn't realize that part.
Well,
Can I hit the undo?
Yeah, this is first game.
Okay. Forest monster. 1 plus a treasure.
Yeah, so we draw a loot card, and whatever that loot's value is, it's added to its power. 1. So it's a power of 2.
I defeat it.
Yeah, and so you get with the win conditions, you get the loot card that it had.
Yay. And I get that. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
My buddy the
my
mimic.
turn.
Yes.
All right. Tavern card. Excuse me? I just got a second of a card I already have. Okay. So, assembly, I'm going to put the Shadow Guard. And that puts me at 4. Would have used this
Nice.
card against Miles, which would have put my strength up to 7. I have cards
You
like,
can always
hey,
go questing.
yeah. I kind of want to
Look for a
hopefully
blade.
get a blade. Yeah, well, look for a blade.
That
1,
Coursing Fury handle's just been going around.
2, 3.
Burning Whirlwind. That's a set.
Ooh,
Hey,
is
look!
that-
Shadow Ninja.
Shadow Ninja Blade, give me that. Give me that. Hi. Nope, that goes there. Okay, so that is the end of my turn, and I will use the Mimic Pommel to,
Okay, they're attached.
I will stick that on your loot bit.
Okay. Oh, wait, you took the guard with it.
Oop.
Now I have a complete mimic blade.
+9 power. It doesn't look like it calculates, but just remember you have +9.
And all monster lose effects become draw 1 ample card or a quest card.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so now fighting those monsters is easier for you. All right, my turn,
So-
yeah?
Yeah, hold on. 3, 6, 7. Yeah, I've got 7 cards in my hand. But apparently the set bonus for the Shadow Ninja is if I don't play any tavern cards during my turn, I gain +3 strength for that turn.
Nice. I'm going to go questing. Which, as I recall, going questing, I get 2 quest cards. I don't know how to just flip pages in this book.
Oh, the little arrows on the left and right. Hold on.
Yep, draw 2 cards from the questing deck. So I'm just going to do that. Oh, beans.
Did you guys get cursed again?
Think. Curse of Noodle Arms. I don't have any gear cards in my gear setup. But what I can do is I have the runic sword. I can discard a card to just break a curse. So I'm going to do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to discard this. I heard you call him ugly, because that's not a friendly card.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. That puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. That's it for me.
All right. Tavern card. Oh, got 2 of these now. Well, I'm feeling hostile. If I go monster on this turn and win in combat, I can reveal a second monster card and begin combat with it. With my blade set, I'm gonna go to the cavern.
Oh, yeah, okay.
10.
10 water. But you're at what? 14 neutral?
14 neutral.
Yeah, so you'll beat it. So
I'll
get a
beat
loot
it.
card and 2 quest cards.
Ooh, bone-in chicken soup. Nice. And quest cards. I got the Curse of Simple-Mindedness. You
Here
cannot
I
play
am, the
action cards
warlock.
or gear cards. Gear cards already in your gear setup are unaffected. Boink.
Here I am. Frickin' warlock, hoping for curses.
Well, you don't go questing.
And now I'm gonna go
You also get
for-
that creature.
That's true. Dwarven Trapper.
Dwarven. You beat it.
And I
And you get to
go
go monster hunting again.
Yeah. I love how the edge of the treasure cards kind of blends in with the stash. Alright. The Hot Sauce Wizard. That's awesome. I beat it. I draw 1 loot card and
Yeah.
a quest card.
Yeah, I might go
+9
questing
from your set is just woof, man.
Might go questing next turn now that I have a blade on my sword.
I got the
I
red.
would like to get the frickin'
The handle, yeah.
and
but
quest card.
I need to get some curses in me.
Alrighty. Alright, I believe that makes it your tavern turn, right?
Yep.
Alright, well, a gift for you. Toss a curse that is currently in your gift setup to another player. There you go.
How
Have a curse.
do I rotate it?
Q
Uh,
There we go.
or E.
yeah. So you have
That's what
+2
the-
neutral power. So it at the end of your turn, that'll tick down, and when it goes to 0, the curse goes away.
Yeah, would that have counted the turn I got it?
No,
No, okay.
because you didn't hit the end of your turn. Or I think because it hit a new player, I'd say it just resets the counter.
Oh, right, yeah, because I just cursed him instead.
Yeah.
That's good. That was
Okay,
awesome.
Assembly phase. First off, assembly phase. I'm going to put on my blade. jeez, I've got 4 freaking FU cards. Just
Well, hey,
freaking.
hit the end of your turn, and you'll have to discard down to hand size, and you can get rid of some.
So I'm gonna go questing.
Draw 2 cards.
Ooh, I'm going to because I am Warlock, this curse does not affect me, so I can put a gear card down.
Yes.
And ooh,
Where is it? The break.
Break is it just gets
Discard,
discarded.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
okay, so it is that was my questing, end of my turn. I'm going to discard. I just want to look. Hold on, let me see what it is. Yeah, it is a tavern card. I just want to look at it. Steal 1 piece of another player's sword.
I mean, you have the mimic. You had the mimic blade part, which was essentially the same thing.
Yeah, but I got to. But this one is I just steal it. I don't get to give you anything. Like with
Just
Anu,
want to look at it.
with Anu, I traded her a piece she needed for my shadow piece.
Yeah.
You both got what you wanted. All right.
Hey, double drop chip. Thank you for the pause.
I'm very interested in how that walking arsenal works.
All right, that kicks down to 2. Yeah, I mean, I would keep drawing, but I need to get some more cursing. I need to start freaking monster hunting. Yeah.
Tavern card.
I'd say after this first game, second game, play cards against each other, but not one that will like immediately kill someone's buzz if they're excited about stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to put down my veggie blade for now. Then I really do want to find my blade part. Anu's getting real ahead on the treasure though, but that's because she has so much power from her set bonus. So I need a set bonus. So I'm going to go to the forge for my turn.
I believe.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna hold on. One of those is it's a photorealistic sword bit. And coursing fury.
Yeah, I guess you could take 2 just to move the blacksmith deck along.
Yeah, that's what I'm
quicker.
thinking. The problem is like I have the guard for the coursing fury, and I have the pommel for the photorealistic. So it's kind of like which one do I want to keep?
I mean, you have a Water Genasi's form, and you are a captain.
Yeah, I do. So I will grab that, and then I'll get rid of the photorealistic to grab that. And so this photorealistic will go back on top of that. That'll end my turn, I think. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in hand. That'll end my turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna draw. Alrighty. That's quite nice. I'm not adding any extra parts. But I am equipping the juggler's gloves. I can attach an unlimited number of pommel parts to my sword.
Yeah, I know that piece.
Alright, I'm gonna go... No, I'm not gonna do that yet. You know what? I think I gotta go kill more monsters. Oh boy, here I go killing again. The rolling boulder trap. 0 plus 1d12. That's a 12.
12. But you're 14.
Yep, but still, I'm a blissfully unaware adventurer. That rock doesn't need to be that mean. 9. I still beat it, but still, like... I just beat it better. Alright. Worth nothing, but hey, it's going in my pile. And I get
And you get 2
You
two
dropped.
loot cards.
Yeah.
I got a shiny penny. And a cerulean sphere. God damn.
Nice.
Alright.
Alright,
turn.
so... Yes.
Let's draw my tavern card. Forget.
23.
I'm going to play Dis. I will surpass you, and I will be borrowing your gear and weapon, Anu, for this turn.
Ah, you're gonna take the whole thing.
Basically, it counts as mine for this turn,
Okay.
and I am going to hunt a cavern monster.
4 plus 1d8. So roll a d8, sir.
That's this one.
Yeah, the diamond. 5. So that's 9. You're using Anu's 14.
Yep.
So you'll kill it. And get
Yes.
2 loot cards.
Nice.
Oh! You found the ultimate Doom Saber.
Ooh. Reduce my final score by 2. Ouch.
But
I
it
mean,
has
it's
3
powerful.
damage as a pommel.
There's a handle.
Oh, it's a handle. Yes, it is.
And that would literally replace my walking arsenal.
armor. Yeah.
So, well, that was my tavern card. 3, 6. Might go into the full. So right now my score is, with the fact that this freaking Doom Saber, because it happens even if it's not equipped. Right now I have a score of 2. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, tavern phase.
Get rid of these freaking.
All right. Once again, I'm gonna hit the anvil.
Yeah, let me just. I figured you'd do that anyway.
Okay.
3.
We also
Okay.
add our total weapon damage to the score at the end.
Well, I see the coursing fury blade.
Ooh.
Definitely grabbing that. It's 3 pieces of that. I have
Problem
the
is,
vegetable blade.
I think I discarded the Coursing Fury pommel. So it's at the bottom of the discard.
Is it?
Is there a way to check?
Yeah. No, you discarded the captain's cutlass pommel. Different set. It is a water set, but it's not the same. And then what I'm going to do to move things along is I'm going to get rid of the burning whirlwind piece to grab the vegetable one. Just so I can move things along there. And that's my turn. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 cards in hand.
Yeah, discard 2.
I'm going to get rid of this one, which would I take cards from someone's hand. And I'm going to get rid of this one, which I break people's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's it for me.
Alrighty. Tavern card. Hey, how do
Are
you
your questing cards? Or are they tavern cards? Questing.
Questing, yeah. I'm gonna look at the top 3 cards of a monster deck and place them back in the same order. I do not show you. Okay. Damn. Okay. Everything's fine. Nothing.
There's a reason that is 3 skulls. If you do get the water pommel for Coursing Fury, I have ways to get it.
Okay. Alright, still in the tavern phase. I'm feeling hostile.
Again? Jesus. Anu's gonna win this game just because she's hunting so much.
Murder, murder, murder!
It's the mimic set is just so good.
Yeah, seeing the cell.
The fact that she got it so.
A crazed cultist. Even at max strength, I beat it. Unless someone messes with me. Because this is Munchkin, you can ask for help. And mess with people and stuff like that.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Good.
I draw a loot card and an apple card. But I'll just go over the boulder trap because it's worth nothing. The Bejeweled Broadsword. At any time, I can shuffle it back into the loot deck to draw 1 loot card. But what would the rest of it do?
That is the question, isn't it?
Right?
Okay.
You get to go monster hunting again.
I gotta go
don't you?
monster hunting again, yeah. Alright, same deck. Warping Cave
4d4.
Oh, 4d4-ish.
Pax has the d4 on his.
Is it not more in his
Curse,
bag?
yeah.
Oh, I see one. 3.
3, 6, 10.
I'm gonna choose to reroll that with my
Alright.
blissfully unaware adventurer.
So that's puts you at 7.
7. 11. Okay. Okay, whew. That could have really messed me up there. I defeated the trap.
2. And you get 2 loot cards.
Damn, 2 loot cards. Holy crap. Magic Tome. Spear would be loud. The Bejeweled Broadsword. Guard.
Again, you can shuffle it in for loops.
I could. The Minute Blade's been good to me. I might just do that now. It's at any time. So I shuffle it in to get 1 more. Magic Ring. Shuffle it in to get the guard back. And then I put that back in and shuffle it to pull something else. A coin pouch. Okay.
Alright. My turn.
Yes.
Draw a tavern card. What's this?
I like how if I use the Mimic Sword ability just to completely take someone else's sword, then it's be like, hey, you can have this for a round, and then you just do the same thing back at the end of your turn.
Yeah, but I mean that the mimic blade set again +9 power, and the fact that even if you lose against a monster, you get bonuses
Okay,
as
first
opposed
off,
to detriments.
I am going to play this quest card, which lets me, hey, I'm at the tavern. I get to draw loot.
Oh, you just found the pommel for the Doomsaber.
You're destined to have a lightsaber.
God,
You need to go
darn it.
monster hunting, dude.
Yeah, apparently.
What is your
Okay,
current
this is
power
the
again?
handle, and it will replace my walking arsenal, so I might just do that. Just replace my walking arsenal with the Doom Saber thing,
Get that one extra power? Yeah, see that?
and then replace the Shadow Ninja for the Doom Blade as well. So yeah, let's do that.
Oh wow, you can start going fully. I mean, it does go back to your hand, yeah.
Yeah, so Doom Pommel, Doom Blade, Shadow Handle.
Oh no, he's got the dark saber.
All right,
He leads all of Mandalore.
so it is.
Up to 11
I'm
power
still in
now.
the. No, I'm not still in the tavern phase because I assembled.
Fool's Blade, assemble!
I thought I would play this.
Now,
I don't know. I hope everybody opts out to grab a loot, but I can
mean-
save that for next turn.
I mean, the theoretics, what it is
I'll just let you take a
Oh.
loot, honestly.
yeah, I'll let
Yeah.
you loot. I don't.
Yeah.
It's we fight you, not
Yeah.
we go. Yeah, nope. I would get my ass kicked by you.
I would get my ass kicked by Anu.
Yes.
Exactly.
I don't want to do
I
that.
mean, because right now I'm at 13 strength with my curse.
Yeah.
And she's at 14.
So you go there, so I get one loot.
Yeah, it's the first game. You just go right ahead. Put it in your stash. Put it in your
So because that basically happened in the tavern phase, can we say that I can?
Ultimate Doom Saber Guard. Let's go.
Jeez, he's got 3 of the pieces of a legendary sword.
But all of it reduces his score by 2.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, his current score is reduced by 6, but he's got 12 power right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited to see what the set bonus does.
I think you have to tie or be higher.
So tie, nothing happens. You do not get either the lose or the win effect. It just goes up to the bottom of the monster deck. To beat the monster, you have to win.
Okay. So I might. Do I want to draw? Because depending on if the cards. Because if I still have this freaking slime, it's like if I draw from the dungeon and whatever's. Because I remember.
Anu was scared of it, and she has 14 power.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grab a cavern monster.
Good choice.
What I get?
Oh,
6
So-
plus 2 loot cards.
put 2 loot onto the bag bandit.
Not all of them.
I was grabbing 1.
You have
just
to
got
quick grab.
grabbing. No, just quickly flick it off. There you go.
Oh.
So he's at 9 power. I guess that makes it.
Yeah, that doesn't count. It doesn't have a value.
Oh.
True.
Flip.
Well, the
And
thing
how
is,
do I
it
no, they
shuffle?
still
count.
counts.
Like it's attached to him, it just doesn't add to his power.
Unless it
Cool.
adds the 1. Yeah.
Well,
No, it's the
either
value.
way,
Yeah.
I'm at freaking 15 power due to my curse. So goodbye.
Yeah.
So he goes to your stash, and you can theoretically toss that bejeweled broadsword back into the loot deck, see if you can get the blade on your saber.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you claim
so-
that, and then you can use its ability right away. You
How
drop
do I
it,
shuffle
shuffle R. There you go. No, just once.
Sorry. I'm mass shuffler.
No.
What do I got?
Okay, well you can put that back
The pommel.
in, shuffle. Ooh, Wand of
Win-
Featherfall.
Wand of Featherfall. Not bad.
Hey,
Alright. My turn?
yes, though. And my curse has ended. So this.
That's satisfying. This bag of dice.
Tavern face.
Popping.
3, 6. Oh, I have 9 cards, so I have to discard one. I just chuck that in there.
I'm gonna start doing some stuff here. Handle. Guard. And bleed.
Damn, look at it.
And these go into my hand. Now I just have to hope I don't fight a plant monster.
That's true.
I'm gonna go questing. I've only got 6 power.
An ancient card can be used at any time, right?
He's a sneaky
I
salamander.
kill the sneaky salamander. And I get a loot card. Sapphire Skeleton, not bad.
Yes, action
Or
cards
just one
can
of
be
you get the
used anytime.
freaking Doom Blade.
Don't worry, if I get it, Tex, I am looking for a set bonus. All right, that's it for me. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9.
Yeah, trades are allowed as well. At least the person I watched.
Well,
the
I
video was
have a
doing it.
tavern card that lets you do trading.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I no longer need to draw from the
I'm
end.
gonna get rid of this shoulder charge. I don't have any gear, so there's no point in having it.
Ah, fair enough.
That's it for me.
Alrighty, tavern deck. Ooh, I saw it in a dream. I will look at the top card of the following decks.
So top quest, anvil, and choose one of the
That one.
monsters.
And that one. Okay.
I go questing, but I want to get that freaking Doom Blade.
Okay.
Problem with my ability is that I very much go questing a lot to get curses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm also trying to get that freaking blade.
Well, I'm gonna fight this fool that I just saw in my dream. They are the several sword shinobi. And they
Oh,
get the captain's cutlass.
the captain's cutlass and the Shadow Ninja katana handle. So it gets 5, 6, It has 8 neutral and 1 water.
Okay, I still beat it handily.
So you get all the attached cards,
And a loot.
and you draw a loot. I think Anu is definitely winning.
Yeah, this one
Yes.
kind of cascaded. But we were being a friendly
Well,
one. That's
yeah.
why you let me get the full set, you know?
Yeah, like I had a thing that I could have broken one of your pieces, and
Yeah. And then I get a loot as well. I get the Gambling Man. Wow, okay.
ooh, that's
literally a
that's
stack
cool.
of coins for a handle, and it's a great old gambling blade.
that works really well with your ability
It does.
as your class.
All right, this is fun. Okay, that's my turn.
Tap a card.
There's only 13 loot cards left.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go a hunting. It's basically
Okay.
hunted twice, so
Oh yes, you could even just go for a
I
easy
would
one.
fight. Yeah, because like the medium ones tend to give you a couple of loot, so it's easier to go for a mini monster, and which might have a lesser win effect. Like-
okay, so
Damn, all the artwork. The alligator samurai.
I mean, you beat it, and you get
Yeah.
2 loot cards anyways.
That's
Yep.
so cool. Fucking
So-
love this artwork.
The jewel broadsword. Oh,
The
you get
Seb
+2
bonus.
elemental strength.
+2 every
and the
element.
jeweled broadsword. So yeah,
You
do
can
one at a
shuffle
time.
back it, yeah. Shuffle. Ruby Skull.
Skull.
Nice.
that combined.
That's
Fine.
fine. The Gambling Man Blade.
Oh, and it gives you a reroll.
Right, so how do I separate these two? Oh, there we go.
Same as you would from drawing.
Okay, so
I only have 13 loot.
nice. How do I check my score?
Hit the score button.
23.
Wow, 13, 23, 33. For the person who came prepared, I am. But of course, Tex is -6 on his, so that puts him at 17.
Yeah.
Sure.
So there's that.
'Cause I'm not going
you
monster
can go
hunting
away
because
now.
I keep trying to get my set
Yeah,
bonus.
this one was gold monster hunting. And
My turn.
I
yeah,
mean, if you go monster hunting, sometimes you get weapon parts, so.
Oh, cool. I guess I've got time to kill. I can choose a destination. I can go twice.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to start with the forge.
Come on. That bonus.
Vegetable vengeance.
The spaghetti.
Spaghetti dinner. Burning whirlwind. Hold on though. Sucks is vegetable vengeance is a piece that I have 2 parts for. Screw it. I'm gonna get rid of this vegetable guard, and I'm gonna grab the 2 blades because I have that card that lets me just do blade things. So whatever.
Okay.
So that's. Now I'm gonna do it again. 1, 2, 3. Of course,
Spaghetti
none of them are
guard.
the. All right, I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna grab the spaghetti guard and the photorealistic blade.
That's
Right.
cool.
That's my turn.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna get rid of. It was my ideal after all. And did you just forget something? That's it for me.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I just don't have the power to go hunting. Unless I get lucky and fight a fire monster.
Hey, I found this in the dumpster. I get my choice of a quest or an animal card
From the trash pile.
from the trash pile. Me search.
They do that.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take this, slap it down, and I'm gonna go with the maddening contraption as well. I draw and reveal cards on the top of each deck's respective trash piles instead of the decks themselves, other than monster decks. At the end of your turn, either pass this card to another player, gear set up, or discard 2 cards to break it.
Basically, if you want to go to the forge, you go from the forge trash instead.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm all geared up. I'm gonna go fight a monster. Aha! The beans demons. Up at 4 a.m. looking for beans. I forgot that was actually his joke. Like, he made that.
Well, what do you
The
add?
Boys up at... What do I add? I throw a knife at it.
Okay, that'll put you up to 19, yeah.
Yeah.
So you get 2 loot, 2 quests, and 2 anvils.
But due to the thing she's drawing from the discard,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, what the it's... Hi, we are. This is still our first game. Holy crap. Hi, thanks for coming by. It's
Got raided.
Circle Tunes is here.
The creator. Hello.
holy!
Hi. We're having a lot of fun. We're still on our first game. We're being kind of nice to each other. We're not playing too many, like,
Aggressive.
against the aggressive cards on the first game. And yeah, we're having a lot of fun. Holy what? Hi. Yeah. Thank you so much for, well, all of your animations and stuff, obviously, for making this game, or like putting it out there on. It will change in the next games, trust me. Like, our only rule is that we're not going to do something aggressive that will outright ruin someone's mood. Like, we'll be aggressive within reason. Right, yeah, so I kind of screwed myself with this, huh?
Yeah.
So I can't
Well,
get...
I mean, you're going to get that knife toss and the blade back. You'll get your 2 loot, but the quests and the anvil cards will come from the trash piles.
True. And I'll get the pieces back, which will gives me the blade. But I use the knife toss again. Yeah, that's not too bad. I didn't get the loot. Well, I got the monster value though. Just to
And you
feed
also
it.
get one more from each of the quests in the anvil.
She did.
Yeah, I took 2.
You get your 2 loot cards then.
Well, no, because I would take them from the discard, which I can't do.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I draw and
There's
reveal
no
cards
trash.
from the.
Yeah, there's no loot trash.
Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by, and have an awesome. Keep being awesome, you. Holy crap! Then my turn. Hey, there you go, Tex.
I have to wait till the end of my turn to break that, don't I?
Why would you want to break it? There are 2 curses in the discard pile.
Yes, but okay, so I guess first off, tavern. What I got?
Holy crap! Holy
Okay,
crap! What
so
the fuck just happened? Circle 2.
I'm gonna go questing. So these get plopped down.
Yeah.
So that's I need
3 on each.
Yeah.
You can just grab any dice. And if you hit a number key on top of it, it'll drop it on that number.
Okay. So that is a +4 strength bonus. Because I went questing.
That's
You know,
it.
Now I could break it if I wanted to, so Miles doesn't have to deal with it. But in fairness, just I hit it once. Why the heck does it do that from time to time?
I've noticed that too.
So these now go down 1 tick, right? Because
Yes.
I ended my turn. So 2.
My turn. All right. I just need to fight things. I don't have a whole lot of power, but screw it, cavern. I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble because all my water power is 0 against a plant monster. So I have 1 power against its 11.
Can anybody play an action at any time?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to play this against the monster.
I mean, you could treat it as fire instead then, and I double my power.
Well, no, it says all reduced to neutral.
Yeah, so he is now neutral.
And it's reduced by 2, so he's 9 strength. So I have 5. But what I do have is I have a knife toss.
Yeah, knife toss.
So I'll get rid of the vegetable blade to gain 5 power. I'll beat him. Yay.
Yeah.
And now this.
That was literally the worst thing that but I get to take another turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand.
You get another tavern to phase and everything.
Yep. I'm gonna go monster hunting. Gambling. 2 skulls?
2 monsters.
Monsters.
Oh, do I choose the level?
Book. Book. Nope, wrong way. Nope. Nope. What?
I keep trying to read, but It's
Sorry, wait, hold on. Is it on the
Monsters.
cheat sheet? Quick Legend Monster. Doesn't say.
I mean, with the fact that it shows one skull, I'd say it comes from the minis.
it says +2 monster cards. I think it's.
Okay, draw monster cards and
I think I
add
can
command to-
choose. Yeah. I just get to draw. I think the thing is, I could go big because the cavern monsters have higher stash values, so I can choose to be like, I'm gonna go big and see if I can really amp it up. I don't have my knife throw anymore though,
Hey.
so I'm gonna grab 2 forest cards. So it's just their strength is added, so 5, and so,
Uh-oh.
but it's not technically. It's as part of this modifier. It's not actually the boss approaching.
That's
Is it?
true.
So it is a strength 5 from the sword collector.
That
Just
freaking
had the creator in here.
Okay, the second would be one of the monster card calls for monster modifier when the first card is drawn. Don't think there's an actual ruling for it, but people
Up to you. I mean, we could do it just to test the boss thing.
yeah, I'm getting various mixed ideas on what would happen. When you draw a boss approach card, it doesn't count as your turn. So it functions normal when you draw another monster to add on the modifier. Or you just
Okay.
reshuffle
I mean,
it back in and draw another monster card. These are the
let's
two
reshuffle.
opinions I've been getting.
That and flip. Really, really big cricket. So it's 6, 5, so it's 11 to my 6 power.
Oh, if only Suckletooth was still here.
I mean, we
Easy
can
guy.
help each other, can't we?
Yeah.
I mean, if I can get a loot and hopefully get the freaking Doom Blade.
I don't get any loot. I just claim the attached cards of the monster's values. Anyone want to help?
I mean, I don't mind.
Thank you.
Are you? Yeah, we're doing friendly, so you're helping for free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
All right. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna discard 2 cards and break this machine. It's a gear, which I think goes there.
Cool.
That's it for me.
Alrighty. Tavern card. Eh. Now, how badly do you want to test the boss mechanics?
oh, boys.
I'm down to try it. I
Same.
hate that I don't have my last piece, but shrugs.
Because I saw it in a dream. That's a weird
after your next
glowing
assembly.
light. After the next assembly phase, we gather the portal straight to Heck and Bartholomew.
Okay. So on your next assembly phase? So on your next turn, that's gonna trigger.
After my next assembly phase, yeah.
That means we
So
both
we'll
have a.
just leave that there. Me and Tex have a turn to prepare.
Oh, didn't mean to flip it. Yeah, where's the boss cards? Boss encounters. Inside each monster deck hides an approach card that foretells the arrival of a powerful boss. When an approach card is drawn, immediately lay it face on the table for all players to see. As long as the approach card remains in play, no players may go monster hunting, though the player who drew it may immediately choose a different destination. Oh! Each approach card explains how and when the respective boss appears and which cards to gather from the game box. That's right, cards. Bosses are epic encounters that often contain multiple cards. Once the boss is gathered on the table, all players must work together to defeat it and cannot choose a destination. Players proceed taking turns choosing which parts of the boss to battle. Start with the player whose turn it is when the boss arrives.
Oof. So I'm basically gonna be running on fumes from my curses, and I can't. Hoping to be able to get the freaking Doomblade.
Yeah, I mean, you could go questing and try to get more curses for your turn for the prep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I mean,
You
I
can't
guess
go monster hunting.
Well, I'll probably switch out my. No, wait. It's the same power either way.
I have to go and choose a different destination now because I drew the approach card.
Yeah. Yeah, but we can't go monster hunting, so.
No, but I'm going to take 2 of the quest.
I'm gonna go hit the anvil and see if I can't find the freaking the pommel I need. The problem is I wouldn't be able to equip it until my assembly phase, but that's fine.
Okay.
And you would draw the 4 loot cards, or does everybody get the 4 loot cards?
Okay, yeah. Number of strikes. How many times you can lose against boss? Strikes. There's all players
All
apply the
players
win
apply
effect.
the win effect. Yeah, in turn order. So Anu would start, then you'd go, and then I'd go, and then once the boss is dead, whoever's turn it is would draw the loot, and then we'd go around the table in turn order.
All right. So yeah, I went questing.
Questing.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2. Okay, I need to discard 2. I'll discard these handles.
Shadow
I'm picking up
handle.
any freaking pommels to add to my blade.
I mean, I've only got 1 pommel. That's not much.
True.
There's that shadow pommel.
Yes. Anyway, your turn.
Alright. Alright. 2 quest
Tapping.
cards.
Did you do your tapping card?
We should grab that first. Tavern. Draw 1 loot. I could play it, draw a loot card, but I would skip my next turn. Do I want to gamble?
Well, if you skip your next turn, you're not jumping into the boss fight portion.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put down the glue gloves. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, end of my turn, I'm gonna just discard that one. Discard that one.
My turn.
Yep.
I need to find the last piece of my tag. My to spaghetti dinner. What's funny is once again I run into the fact that I have two pieces.
Of two set.
I hate all of them. I'm gonna just do it once again. Do things to cycle. And that's a pommel. I know Anu
Oh
has
yeah.
pommel.
I want those meat.
But you're gonna be fighting. We're gonna be fighting the monster. I don't think we can
Right,
go to the
yeah.
anvil while that's happening.
All right.
I mean, actually, hold on. I have a way to handle that. I'll put that in my hand. That'll end my turn.
All
So
right.
you go to your tavern phase.
I go to my tavern phase.
Hey, Anu, want to make a deal? I will trade you this pommel for you pick a card and give it to me.
All right.
I was waiting for potentially Tex with his arsenal to get the piece I needed so I could trade it with him, but then he stopped. He got rid of the arsenal and he stopped going to the anvil.
All right.
Yeah, because what I need is from the frickin' loot pile.
I think you need that. I think you've only got 2 bits of loot. That should still give you a bonus, where it would not do anything for me.
I only have 2 loot cards, so that wouldn't be too bad. Okay. So go ahead and have your...
Thanks. Alright. I need to draw my tavern card. More like that. They have a little subtext. Like, this is when another player targets you with a tavern card or cost ability, choose another player for them to get targeted instead. Then on the bottom, in a one-on-one game, just negate the tavern card or cost effect instead. Alright. It is my gear phase. I will add...
The assembly phase. Spaghetti dinner.
We'll add that.
Oh, hey, it's showing.
Yeah, I think because I managed to touch the edge of it with it.
Nice.
Alright, do I have any extra gear to put down? Search.
We're looking for the portal straight to heck and Gortholomew.
Behold, the portal straight to heck, and emerging from it, Gortholomew.
It's 15 fire.
The portal straight to heck gains plus 10 fire strength while Gortholomew is alive.
Well, I'm a water deck, so my sword's water, so I'm at 10 water strength plus 1. I'm only at 12. I mean, I go to 13 with the green. Or no, I go to
I'm
14
at
with the green turn.
15.
Okay.
Problem is, I don't think we can help each other. We individually attack things based off of what I'm reading here.
Yeah. So if both the portal and Gortholomew are defeated, all remaining monsters are placed on the bottom of their monster decks. At the end of every turn, at least one monster from the demon invasion has not been defeated. Reveal a monster from the top of the cavern monster deck and add it to the demon invasion. If a trap is drawn, send it to the bottom of its deck and draw a new monster.
So basically, things are going to keep getting bigger. But you have a lot of power right now, right? So you could potentially defeat Bartholomew.
I could indeed.
Your one plant isn't doing anything. You have 14, 15. You're at 15 power by my count.
Okay. For each monster added to the demon invasion, the win-lose effect of all monsters demon invasion are negated. If the portal straight ahead is defeated before Gothel, by reveal the top card of the dungeon monster taken after the demon invasion. Okay. So yeah, I think actually taking him out is more important.
Yeah, but you'll tie with him though currently.
That's fine. Well, I am going to give him a little shoulder charge, in which I get +1 strength for each gear card in my gear setup during this combat,
Which is 2.
which puts me up to enough.
17.
17. Hell yeah. Bleh, go straight back to heck, you. He doesn't have a value. I don't think we put them in our thing. Which brings the portal straight to heck down to a 10.
Yeah. Which
Nice.
Tex can defeat.
Yes.
However, the portal straight to heck against 10. If both are defeated, all remaining monsters. At the end of every turn, if at least one monster from the demon invasion has not been defeated, but we defeated Bartholomew, so I think we're okay. Yeah, because together they make the demon invasion. So we're good.
Oh, you put them into the demon invasion. I think this whole encounter is the demon invasion, so I think the portal is one.
Yeah.
So reveal monster from the... Okay. That's a trap. That goes to the bottom of the deck.
But we defeated a monster from the demon invasion, right? Because we defeated Bartholomew.
Yes.
So we don't need to do that. At the end of every turn, if at least one monster from the demon invasion was not defeated, reveal a monster. So it gets more powerful if you don't kill things.
Right. This whole scenario is the demon invasion.
Yeah. So there was a monster, Bartholomew, right? Unless he doesn't count as a monster.
I thought it's like, if there's still one of the demon invasion standing, then it does that.
Oh, maybe. But then it would just continue to go on because there was 2, right? Because there's no way you can kill 2 monsters at the same time.
Unless we defeat both Bartholomew and the portal, in which all remaining monsters would go back to the bottom of the monster deck.
But I would kill the portal in my turn.
Yeah. The octopus dragon. So I guess the thing is here is that you could kind of try and... oh wait, no, they lose their win-lose effects.
Like Bartholomew's not there anymore.
Oh yeah.
So his ability of so we could just continue to just farm this for loot.
Yeah, you
If
could
we
do.
wanted to.
I think us drawing all of the loot at the end of this boss fight, though, will finish the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will. So just kill the portal, we'll finish the game, and da-da-da. I had so little power this game.
Yeah, you got a poor draw.
Alright, so
I did not get lucky with my sword set.
I have a feeling I don't draw from the tavern deck.
You do.
You do.
It's just when you go to your destination, you have to go fight the boss.
Okay. Bada boom! Goodbye, portal. With my 17 power.
Wow.
All right, so Tex, draw 4 loot cards.
Yeah, and then Miles draw 4 loot cards. And then I draw 4 loot cards, in which there's not enough. Oh no! Damn, I got a fire
Hey,
mixtape.
Tex.
And the time popsicle.
So, Tex, I got the Doom Saber. The set bonus is the negative efficiencies are removed.
Why is it veiny?
I don't know. It's angry? Mm.
True, like the Doom Slayer, yeah.
I mean, what sucks is that because I don't have it.
Yeah, so you get -6, I get -4.
I am sitting at 26.
25.
I have 47.
Yeah. Well, you got your set bonus early and were able to just plow through the high level monsters.
Yeah. Oh, you also add your weapon damage.
I think that counts.
I have 6.
Yeah, I have 7. You don't count like the bonus damage from it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
For
Value of your monsters, value of your loot,
6.
strength of yours, and weapon parts. Okay. Alright, well that was cool. That was the first fucking game. That was really fun. No need to put it all away. I'll just like reload the game so it deals it automatically.
Yeah.
But hell yeah. I'm still kind of recovering from the fact that Suical Tunes actually came by to say hi.
Yeah.
That was so cool
That's
of
cool.
him. What a freaking dude.
All right. While you do that, I'm going to turn on my oven so I can toss my food inside.
Yes.
I've looked at my phone real quick before I was gonna head outside and pick up some fast food for breakfast, but it's like, yum.
Alright, we take a little break between games. Go ahead.
Yeah. I need to figure out what to eat.
Ah, that was so fun. I return. Figured out what you're gonna order, Tex? You're still away, it seems.
I'm here, just waiting for the oven to heat up. I've already got my class decided.
Me too. Like, I got two that are kind of like not friendly, and then I got the Warlock, and I don't want to play the Warlock again since Tex just played the Warlock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the least bad of the two. I shall be the sketchy salesman.
I mean, you can get rid of like low loot for good gear.
Exactly. It's still gonna like still a trade. Whereas my other one was the damn pit pocket. Just straight up steal stuff.
I'm gonna
I
be
am
the
going-
blacksmith. I get to draw 5 cards from the anvil deck instead of 3.
Ow.
I am doing this.
The double blade berserker. During combat, you may assemble additional weapon using any weapon cards in your hand. Slash the additional weapon is broken at the end of combat.
Oh, well.
That's fucking cool.
I mean, if you need a power boost, that's good.
Alright.
Looks like me and Tex are going to the anvil a lot.
The axe of Jormungand.
Now, this really helps during the start of it, but I need a,
Oh yeah, see that's... It's so good.
Let's roll the d20 to see who
Yes.
goes first.
16. Not bad. Alright. This is now
19.
PvEVP.
3.
Guess I'm going first again with my 19.
Yes.
Alright, first off, I have to play my handle.
What do you got? The Vegetable
Veg-
Vengeance handle.
But I get rid of my 2 class cards.
Yeah, the 2 that you're not, you get rid of those.
Oh, oop. Oop. So, Tavern deck. Hmm.
Let's fucking go.
I'm going to add a pommel to my sword. The walking arsenal.
Oh.
Decreases my hand size, but I gain a +1 strength if the sword has fewer than 4 pieces.
That's good. Nice early start. Not that it matters because you have an 8 strength weapon.
Alright.
And yeah, the weapon is not the gear, is it? The gear is the other stuff on the side.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah, I'm talking about his curse, but yes.
Spaghetti dinner, wooden training sword, wooden training sword. This is good. I'm gonna take that. If I defeat a monster with 9 strength or higher, I get to draw from the anvil deck.
Ah, sense. Was it?
Mm-hmm. Not really helps with my double sworded berserker is like, just keep giving me those anvil cards. And that is my turn.
Ready. Yeah, also the surrounding area is basically the area from the trailer for this card game, like the Kickstarter trailer. Really cool.
Yeah. Alright, my stuff's in the oven. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Keep noticing extra little details, like there's a guy like all the way up that hill laying down, and there's some
Well, first off,
stalker.
handle. I have the photorealistic sword. And then I'm going to just go straight to the anvil. Because I'm the blacksmith, I reveal 5.
Nice.
Well, I see a photorealistic sword bit there.
Yeah.
Two pieces of spaghetti dinner. Vegetable vengeance pommel.
Which you have the handle for, which is good.
Yeah.
Uh,
I kind of might want that wooden training sword.
all right. That's it for me.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna take my town card. Alright.
Right, this is down to 4.
Guess I got some time to kill.
Oh, heck yeah, that's good.
I'm then gonna start assembling what I have of my sword.
Oh, the walking arsenal. Wow, that's...
Yeah.
You need another arsenal piece.
To not get screwed
I mean,
by
it's-
it. Yeah.
I mean, it's 4 strength as opposed to 5, so it's not terrible.
But geez, set bonus, attach an additional blade to this sword.
Mhm. But you need, as far as I can tell, the hand limit size reduction is on all pieces, so you'd be going from a hand size of 8 to a hand size of 4.
Yeah, because
To
of
get the
how
set
unwieldy
bonus.
the weapon would be. Makes sense. Here's the crazy thing. I just realized that actually I know what's on the Anvil deck, and I know I probably don't want much of it. But I'm still gonna go.
I mean, a couple pommels, which
Yeah.
don't have any.
Has anyone picked up any of the spaghetti stuff yet?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna put it back. Wait, actually, I won't bother because I'm literally gonna go again. Because I saw the other spaghetti piece.
Yeah. When I did my big ass draw.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my 2 activities.
My turn. Let's go. The tavern. Yeah. Huh. Okay. I am going to fight a monster while I still have this +8. Actually, first, I had my freaking guard. But it doesn't really do much with my axe.
Yeah, you have 8 strength of them.
What? 3
Unattended
plus a
campfire.
D4.
Oh no. Oh.
Should I roll again?
I mean, I don't think it can cause an issue with you.
Yeah, because it's at max it's 7 and you're an 8.
Alright, so you
Yes.
go into my stash. And I get a loot
And a loot
card. Oh, the Dune
Oh.
Blade.
The thing you were spending all of last game looking for.
Yeah. But now that weapon is reduced in strength.
By 1, because you have a monster.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, this is down to 3. As it is the end of my turn.
Alrighty, my turn. Alright, well, I'm going to start by putting a guard on. Tink. And then I'm going to the forge. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, what do you know? A photorealistic blade.
Nice.
Put these back in the order I drew them. That's the end of my turn. Heck yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right, it's your turn on it.
It is. I'm going to draw a tavern card. Another round on me. I draw 2 tavern cards, and every other player draws 1 tavern card.
Heck yeah, let's go.
We'll get some drinks for the lad.
It's still the tavern phase currently, right?
It is, yeah.
Tex.
So,
You have to go to the forge on your turn.
okay.
I'm basically trying to prevent you from making use of your really high strength to get a little bit
Okay.
ahead.
I'm gonna play that against you. Choose 2 cards, give them to me. This is not stealing.
Want me to help you carry all that?
All right. 1. 2.
They won't even know it's...
Oh, they just stole from you.
So I see.
They won't even know it's gone. Seems only fair.
I'm trying to remember what. I'm trying to remember what that card did.
But, do I?
Now I'm assembling.
I got another one of these.
Oh, because you stole from us, you now have enough cards to qualify. It's fun that the blacksmith is on there.
Alright, I'll give you that back. And... and I'll give you that.
Nice.
We've had 2 of those.
It's fun.
It is fun.
Tavern phase is over.
Yeah, I did say I was assembling before you did that, but okay.
Sorry,
It's
didn't
okay.
hear that.
But hey, I'm not actually assembling. I'm gonna go fight a monster. 2 plus. Uh-oh. 0.
So roll a d10.
And 8.
So it's 10 power. You have 4 neutral and 1 fire because of the -1.
Okay.
But it's a plant monster, so your fire counts double.
Okay,
So
so
you
I
have
have
6 total.
6 total. I can do this. I will dual wield. And I will assemble. This a tiny dagger version of the spaghetti dinner. Which, because my fire doubles, puts me at 12 power.
11 power, but yes.
What? 5 plus.
Because
Oh, because the
your
minus one-
walking
yeah.
arsenal,
Yeah.
it's still enough to beat it because it's at 10 power.
Okay, well. I win.
Yeah.
That was.
And you claim.
Oh, yeah.
It sucks because the Hedgemate Trap, you just get it. You don't get its ability or its win condition, and it's not worth anything.
Oh, is that? I thought it was just the boss that negated the effects of the other
Well, because
monster.
when I did that, when I had a monster that was like that, I didn't get the win conditions of the other monsters.
Okay, that's probably how it's meant to work then.
It was on the modifiers bit. So it's any added strength is treated as the same type as that is shown on the original monster card. So that was all like, yeah.
Just power. Just, yeah.
Yeah, it just adds the power. It doesn't add the win conditions.
Okie dokie. Well, I still won.
Yeah.
Right. My turn.
Yeah. And then this goes back to my hand, because it's not like the Berserker. It doesn't say it's destroyed. It's just built for that combat.
Right.
Oh, I remember what card you took from me, Anu.
Yeah.
Alright, I am going to tavern card play this.
Yeah.
Since I have
cool.
since I'm being forced to visit the forge anyway.
See, I was being kind of nice with my choice of what card to give you.
That is the pommel that would replace my walking arsenal. If I had the set bonus, knew what the set bonus did.
For the wooden training weapon?
Well, given what
Yeah.
your the guard does, it's probably gonna be something to like really boost you up. If you manage to
Yeah,
like kill
yeah.
with that.
So I am going to.
Plus, again, you're a double-bladed berserker. You can always assemble a different weapon.
Yeah. So I'm going to grab. Because I have a piece of vegetable finish, so I'm going to grab both of these pommels.
Nice.
And. Where was it? Oh, yeah. I'm going to assemble. I'm going to put the doom blade on there.
You would have assembled before you went to the forge, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have to undo that forge.
I forgot I had to assemble before, so just.
Yeah. My turn?
Yeah. Yeah. So this ticks down to 2.
All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna assemble, put the blade. Set bonus: other players and monsters cannot steal or break this weapon. So if I get the pommel on there, this power is all mine. It's not a whole lot, but with that said, I'm gonna visit the forge. Thanks for clearing out some of the cards for me there.
Yeah. You also got that power to discard to get more power, which is kind of cool.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing a pommel, so honestly, the spaghetti dinner would be the best.
That is nice.
Apply the win effect twice with the training sword.
I just need the frickin' training sword handle now. I want that. Frickin'.
Yeah.
Because if I pair that with the fact that I can just assemble a sword, it's just like, hey.
All right. Ani's trying to get the spaghetti dinner, but I need a pommel.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, we're not going super help each other out mode this one.
Yeah.
We did our training with the friendliness. Now we are out to destroy.
And that's it for me.
Alrighty. Cabin phase. Okay.
I'm just ignoring questing to try and get my weapon.
We're still in the tavern phase.
Yes.
I'm gonna play this. To grab this from the quest phase. The double
Makes
blade.
sense, yeah. They're really strong.
Because it's his class ability, but it doesn't get destroyed.
Yeah.
Good. So that. Just double check.
Alright, this is still technically. Just saw it was in the forge, but I can't freaking remember. Nothing from that sword. So. Get it? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna go questing.
Okay.
I have the curse of forbidden knowledge. When you add a card to your hand, discard one card of your choice. You may discard the drawn card if you choose. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. Mega cool. Your turn.
Let us draw the tavern. Again. Okay. Well, I am going to enter a monster. So I have this bonus.
You get nothing. You killed an innocent man.
Jim,
Oh no, not Jim! No!
You bastard!
And once again, I forgot to frickin' put on the Doom Saber blade.
Oh, just put it on. Like,
It's fine.
okay.
Plus, I get a bonus from the walking arsenal bit.
You just took what is essentially your current like hammer because it's not a blade. Just went dunk with the guard.
I mean, he's currently using the cursed axe, so.
It cost me to kill Jim.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Tavern deck, let's go.
Oh, hold on. 3, 6, 7, 3. Okay, I have to discard a card because of my walking arsenal.
It's tavern phase. I'm going to play Heard Any Rumors. I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of the monster deck.
Of a deck. So yeah. So we're all at the stage right. This game will last a little longer, I think. Oh no.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, just catch it too. I'm drawing them one at a time so I can make sure I put them in the correct order.
That makes sense.
Ah. Yeah. So, with that done, my fate has been decided. I'm going to the forest. Saturn Flytrap, 5 plant power. Swing! Oh. Oh, no, wait, I get it, because I killed it.
Yes, and you hit 2
I'm
this
dumb. And then I can't... I have to do the assembly phase to put gear down, correct?
Yeah. Like you do your
Okay.
weapon assembly, then your equipping gear. That's part of like
Mhm.
that one part. Okay.
Alright. I'm done.
Nice. Kevin. Hey Miles.
Yes.
Dangerous out there. Go to the forge.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I didn't go to the forge this time because I knew a lot of the cards on top, and neither of you guys cycled through anything of it, so I'm like, well, okay.
Problem is, the card I want is 4th,
Hmm.
and I can't get it.
Not with that attitude.
And to be fair, I need a lot more sword pieces. I probably will toss out my walking arsenal piece, because that is literally limiting how many sword pieces I can keep in my hand.
Oh, I forgot about my curse. How many cards should I have discarded since I got that curse?
Oh,
I
you got
guess
it
I
last
drew from the
turn.
tavern.
Yeah, so I just drew a card from the tavern, so I should discard a tavern card.
I mean, you can. I think you can just discard any card, right?
Yeah. Discard
Yeah.
one card of your choice.
I choose to discard the one I just picked up as well, which I probably would have done, but well, I've done that now. I will get rid of I will surpass you. If I go questing, I'd have to discard one of the cards I draw from that. Okay. Interesting. And then if I draw loot from killing a monster, that goes to the stash, not my hand, therefore doesn't count.
Correct.
Correct, okay. Make sure I understand. I do need a guard or a pommel. Forget if either of the first 3 were guard or pommel.
I think I saw a guard.
1, 2, yes. 3. And then I have to pick that to my hand, and then I have to discard something.
Mhm.
First, I should put these back on. Um... Yeah, I think I'm gonna give up on the spaghetti, because that pommel got taken.
Yeah.
That makes
Alright.
sense. Oh, and if I like spent a card to get 2 cards from that, then I would have had to freaking
Yeah. You did discard it
discard
too.
2. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Right. And now down to 2.
Right, my turn.
That courage is brutal.
Yeah.
What I have?
Don't forget your assembly phase.
Yes. Boop. Okay. Uh. Is this the only thing in there?
In the trash? Yes. I think so.
In the track. Yeah. Otherwise there'd be numbers when you hovered over it.
Okay, you know what? I literally have. This is down to 6 strength. Should I? You know what? I'm going to. No. Excuse me, I just want the 1 card.
They're kind of attached, so
Yeah, that's kind of how the game works.
trading sword. Yeah. That's a cool looking weapon already.
Yeah, because this pommel for the walking arsenal will really help when I'm, having to build a sword with my ability.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let's go to. It is a snake.
Snack. Should I roll a d4, sir?
The mono hydra.
3. So that is a 5 strength. Goodbye. I do not get a loot.
No, but you get +2 plant strength on your next turn.
Yep.
Nice.
And with that, my curse is gone.
The blade no longer fun.
All right.
3, 6, 8. I am. Oh, okay.
My turn.
Yes.
Tavern deck. All right, we're in the tavern phase.
Tavern face.
I am.
Another
Oh.
round on me.
I'm gonna chuck that at you.
I can't. Because Anu already played I Have to Go to the Forge.
Ah.
I think that would just override my card. I don't know. Because it's like you've played it second. But I don't know.
I forgot he had that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna draw my card. And I have to discard a card.
Yep.
Oh.
I should have waited to play that so you'd actually get some benefit from it. Sorry.
Spaghetti. That's okay. I'll just get rid of my spaghetti.
While we're still in tavern phase, I'm gonna give me a spaghetti.
Okay. Well,
Did you draw your tavern card?
Yeah, I drew my tavern card.
Okay, what?
Yeah.
Well, in the tavern phase, I will steal this.
You!
Oh wait,
Hold
it
up.
goes in here.
Hold up.
Yeah? Somebody smell
Bam.
something? Okay, there you go. You negated my theft.
Oh.
All right. I would like to move to assembly if everyone's done with tavern things.
Yes.
I'm gonna. Oh,
Is this the pommel? Oh, what the? Power glove. I love a power glove.
I get a
Oh,
D4.
Oh.
And then Ouija board, spirit board. I get to add a class. I get additional class.
And if it's broken or stolen, you can draw it again? Wait, so class cards count as gear? Or is it specifically the one you from this count as gear?
Yeah, so if you steal the spirit board, and or if this is broken, I can basically be like, you know what, I preferred the class I got from the spirit board as opposed to, say, my blacksmith.
Okay. Now you get to look at all the other cards. Including the ones like guy with gun. Which I find funny.
I'm gonna grab Average Joe.
Average Joe.
Basically, during combat, for every weapon part that does not have any elemental strength, I add +1 strength, normal strength to that part.
Whoa, and you're
Since-
using the average sword, basically.
The photorealistic sword, so
Yeah.
I'm getting a good boost out of that. So, I have to go to the forge because Anu's thing.
What a shame.
1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. What do you know? A photorealistic sword pommel. Dink. It's going in my hand. And now I have to decide how much I want to mess with the rest of y'all. For instance, I could get rid of a pommel and grab a piece of a set to prevent you from completing.
That you could.
But I'm not going to do that. Because that's a little more mean. That's intentional meanness as opposed to prevent from winning.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I have 7 cards in hand.
Evan.
You drew a card.
Right, yeah, shit, I did.
My curse sucks for you.
One of the classes I had was Paladin. It's just like, here, let me break that and gain strength.
Right, I'll just discard the one I got. I discard. You stop that. Assembly phase. I add the Shadow Ninja Katana God.
Ooh. Play an action card, get +2 strength. Nice.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm feeling like I got some cojones. We're going to the cave.
Ooh.
Da-da-da! 10.
10. Which you've only got 6 because your fire is negated. Or no, you've only got 5 because of the walking arsenal is minus.
Or do I? As I add 3 leaf strength, which then is 6 leaf strength. Bringing
Puts
me
you to 11.
all the way up. And then I win.
Yeah.
Yay.
So you get a loot and 2 quest cards, but then you'll have to discard a card.
Like, is this each card, or is this like every time you just draw Like, and then
Whenever you add a card to your hand.
yeah. Oh, fuck. Well, that's goes to the stash.
Doom Saber handle. I see a fight brewing between Tex and Anu over that Doom Saber right now.
And then 2 quest cards. So I will draw this one.
Draw 'em one at a time.
Okay. Hmm. That's interesting. But I think I'll discard it.
Oh, that's good if you're playing like a water sword build.
Yeah.
I know there's an item card equivalent for each of the elements.
Ooh. That's also really good, but yeah, I don't have any choice really. But I got the loot from the University of Piranhas. They've upgraded from a school.
Yeah.
Right. My turn, huh?
That's 1.
All right. Tavern card. What I got? I am going to play I Saw It in a Dream. Let's see here.
X be dreaming up in here.
You know what? I'm going to check out what this is. Okay. You go back to the top. You go to there. And you go there. So, my turn, I am going to fight up the cave monster. Because I have the +2 planet strength from the Monohydra. And voila.
Non-chuckle fish.
Yeah, you're
I'm-
at 15.
Yep, because I'm at the +8 freaking.
Plant, yeah.
You go there, and I get 2 anvil cards. And a loot card. I have more freaking monster loot than I have regular people. Regular
I mean,
loot.
that was where I was last game.
Alright, so I have 3, 6, 9, 10. I'm going to get rid of that and get rid of that.
All right. My turn?
Yes.
Well, first off,
Gotta
Tavern
think fucking
phase.
rules.
Save that. Hey, Tex, you can find another one, right? Sorry.
Pick a card.
Random card.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying he picks the card, so it's random.
Card number 4 from the left.
1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye, walking arsenal pommel.
All right. And then to keep this fair, hey, Anu. Did you just drop something? So you can, when you go questing or to the forge, you draw from the discard as opposed to the actual deck.
Ooh. Okay.
You know that means she'll pick up the frickin' walking
Upper
on
growth again?
farm.
Or the pommel, yeah. It's up to her what she wants to do. And now I am moving to the assembly phase.
But his thing says you can, not that you're forced to.
With that, I have my photorealistic sword. Boing! I'm going hunting now.
But here's the thing: if I do grab something from one of those piles, I have to then discard it because of the curse of forbidden knowledge.
I'm gonna go for the cavern. I'm feeling lucky. 6 plus 2 loot. All right, so that's 4, 5, 6. So he's 12 power. However, because of my average show, I'm plus 4 because each of my pieces are neutral, and then I get a D4. 3. So I'm at 15 power to his 12.
It means you defeat
By that logic.
him. Unless text does something to mess it up.
No.
Okay.
Alright. Got nothing.
And that's me. Ding, ding, ding.
Okay. Cavern card. I will discard that. um. Okay. I will fight a monster. I feel having that better than the
If
card.
you wait till your next turn,
That's this turn. Screw it, monster. Happy little tree stump. I destroy.
Yeah. You destroy the tree stump and you get a loot card.
Yay! Loot card. It's the ultimate Doom Saber pommel.
jeez.
Now, man, imagine if you'd actually managed to pull off that blade steel.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't.
Okay. There we go. I didn't have to throw anything. So that's fine. That's been used up. This curse goes to 0 and gets
Goodbye.
discarded. I am glad to be free of that curse. I am never going questing again.
My turn. Cavalry card. What you got for me? Ooh. Ooh. Hmm. Do I wanna? Yeah. Tink. I heard you call him ugly.
So you're making Me and Anu fight each other.
And I get a card. Either a card from the winning hand of the.
That's a 1. So I am at 13 power.
Okay. I lose.
Alright, so I get a card.
Can I either
of-
get a card from my hand, or Anu doesn't have any. I guess you could steal one of her equipped weapon pieces.
kind of want to take one of your cards.
All right, 1 through 5, baby.
4.
Yeah, that's actually a good one.
All right. So I am going to.
What's that?
very
A
lost,
very lost
slime.
slime. Oh, the poor guy.
He was what was he doing in the dungeons?
I don't know. He was very freaking lost.
Very lost. Oh, the poor boy. Oh. No, I'm just a little slime. Please don't hurt me with your massive blade, please. No.
And what I get?
The time popsicle.
Nice.
I mean, it's 5 loot points. It's good.
All right, 3, 6, 8. Okay.
All right, my turn. Tavern deck. All right. Well, I'm gonna fight a monster again from the caverns.
Oh, no.
Oh, 2
The
monsters.
petrified puppeteer.
This one again. Question is, am I feeling lucky?
Or
I
slime.
could go little, because I'm anywhere between 13 to 16 power, depending on what I roll with the power gloves.
Alright. I guess you decide after discarding do like one cavern and decide from there?
I guess I can just pick. Let's. Oh,
But it's only 4 power at the moment.
yeah. Go big or go home.
Wandering slime.
A wandering slime. Well, that's only 7 power, even without having to roll my d4. I am kicking their butts.
You get the wandering slime. I got the very lost one.
Aw.
That is it for me.
Alright.
You can draw cards again. Yeah,
I can draw cards again. Hell yeah. Alright, assembly phase. Didn't. 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 Didn't.
Nice. It's a pretty cool looking sword.
Pretty
Won't lie.
cool looking sword.
You got 11 power.
Got 11 power. I'm gonna go. Ooh, 11 in the middle one. I
That is the question, ain't it?
Four. Okay, dice. 5 plus 2 gear. Ah. That's 8. 9. Okay. I have 12. No, I don't. I have 11. I win.
You're good. So you get 1 loot card plus the 2 parts.
Alrighty.
Looks like Tex is not completing the training weapon.
Yeah. I mean, I'd still need to find the handle for it.
We can
I'm
always
glad
trade.
I picked up the blacksmith.
If I find the,
The
right
blacksmith
card
really
to
helped
trade.
me get my set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I get 1 loot.
Right.
Ooh, the gambling man.
Right. My turn. Tavern card.
Alright, we're in the tavern phase.
Yep.
Yep. Just gonna put that there. Well, you get to pick which one of these to keep, right?
Oh, are you stealing my thing?
I am. Yes, it'll say steal, so yeah. From the gear set up because I gave you the handle of the gambling
Oh,
man.
so you gave me the gambler's handle. So you're taking the spirit board, yeah? And I'm.
Yes. I will use spirit
So now
board,
you get pick a second class.
and I get to go through the deck and add it to my. Okay. Oh. No.
I'll wait for you to finish that before I
Be right back.
Okay.
I don't know which one. Ah. Alright, yeah, the other one. God damn it. I swore there was more in here.
I mean, there's technically the stuff in the Discord.
Yeah, but just get it from the deck, not the disc. Okay. Yeah. The guy with the gun.
What's that do?
Up to 6 times per game, once per combat, I can add +2 strength to my weapon by shooting him with a gun.
Alright. With that, I'm gonna Heianu. I want that Doom handle.
Do you smell something?
Fair enough. I don't though. The question is, could I play this to stop that?
Yeah, I mean that was a tavern thing to prevent the steal. That is how that works.
You're gonna counterspell my counterspell?
Some
Yeah.
blue magic's going on right here. Yeah. Well.
So are you doing that then?
Yeah, if I
No.
can.
So you're getting the what?
The Doom handle.
My handle. Damn you.
An assembly phase. Chink. Chink.
It is a training Doom Blade.
Pretty much. All right. I did not like the sound of that. But it is the beans. The Bean Demons 15. I am at
10.
well. Foocha. I will build frickin' veggie pommel. Veggie handle. Spaghetti blade. For additional
So you're
2,
at
3.
17.
Yep.
Fuck him up, Miles.
Damn. Get a lot. Hold on. I have tavern cards. I don't have action cards that could interact with this. I have a god
Damn.
questing.
Waha! So I get 2 loot, 2 quest, 2 anvil.
If he gets the Doom Guard, I'm gonna laugh my ass.
So
That's a cool rock.
Got a cool rock. His name's Dwayne.
and a gilded crest.
Good
My food will be
Alright.
ready in about 9 minutes.
2 quest cards. It just got
Please be a
cursed.
curse. Hell yeah. Doesn't affect you though.
You don't have any gear cards, so that doesn't really do a whole lot for you.
Yeah. I said no. Get back there.
And now those weapon
Where's
parts
this?
are back in your hand.
No, I used my dual wield, so those are still with me.
That's why it says back in your hand.
Yeah. Okay. Womp. 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 And I still get my 2 anvil cards.
Yep.
Cool.
Then your dual wield goes away.
Alright, I've got 3, 6, 9, 10.
Discard the hand size, nerd.
I will get rid of this one. And that one.
Alright, my turn.
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go questing. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 cards in hand. I'm done. Anu, you're up.
Okay. Tavern deck. Ooh. I guess it doesn't include itself. I guess it kind of is because of the edition. Let's do more effective later on. Yeah, whatever. That hit the spot. I'm gonna discard all tavern cards and draw that number plus 1, so 2.
I love how you can see like the different swords as stickers on the from the
Yeah. Like there's
got-
my photorealistic one.
there's the runic, there's the mimic blade, there's the
There's your
shadow,
training sword.
the veggie.
Yeah.
There's a lightsaber looking one over here. I think it's the pixel.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Probably. I think that's like there's something under your
I can't move that, so
Who's a
Yeah.
good boy? If I go monster hunting this turn, I select one monster card from in my stash from the forest deck and its strength added strength to mine. I don't think I can do the reinforcement thing, so 3 is the only thing I can do. But hey, I'm gonna go into assembly.
okay. Oh,
oh no, the mimic blade.
you thought you had her handle.
Yeah, well, she'll just give it to me. So we're basically gonna be playing musical handle with that.
Yep. Okay. I am going to go monster hunting. Don't be too high. Oh, it's a lost slime.
Lost slime.
Another lost slime.
I didn't even need to use who's a good boy. But you're a good boy anyway.
She
The
got the
happy
lost
tree
slime.
stomp.
I had the fairy.
The very lost slime, yeah. Alright, I get a loot card. Behold! The ultimate Dune Saber card!
We are currently 2 pieces in each camp.
And she's gonna be stealing the handle back.
And at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Whoop, 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 whoop. It was a mimic all along.
I love how these snap into place so that you have like the built sword.
Yeah, and the freaking like you can still see all the needed text and stuff. So cool.
Yeah, it's
King,
really
this
cool.
game is amazing. It's very good.
I mean, I don't technically need the Doom handles. I swap it out. I mean, I had it just because it gave me a big bonus, but with the fact that my Berserker.
Yeah.
Anyway, my turn. Let's draw from the tavern deck.
All
What
right.
again?
What's happening?
What's going on?
Think.
Making me discard a card at random, you little bastard. Alright, 1 through 8. Pick a card.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Want to make a deal. Could have been good for you.
Could have been.
Yes, it could have. Okay.
It's just none of y'all had cards I felt were worth it. Like, I didn't know all of what was in your hand, but it's like,
Alright. Time to fight a monster.
geez, he's going for the real big stuff. Fighting your own shadow.
10. I'm at 9.
What's the what do we do when the tavern deck is gone? That doesn't end the game.
I don't know.
Alright,
No
I
idea.
am going to assemble a sword. I think it has to have a handle, doesn't it? To be a sword.
I think so because there's cards that are like so there's cards that is like, oh, you can break one of your opponent's equipped weapon parts, but you can't break the handle.
So veggie handle, spaghetti blade.
Okay,
Adding.
any deck except the loot deck gets reshuffled in once it's empty.
So that adds 4 to my. I beat my shadow.
Yes. You do.
You go there. I get 2 quest cards. Let's see if I get cursed. I do not. And I get 1 loot.
That's a fire mixtape.
Totally. You got a cool rock and a fire mixtape? Dang, man.
And these go to the anvil discard.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget to check down your curse.
Alright.
Cabin phase.
Alright, my turn. Let's go.
I mean, I can technically afford.
Alright. I'm gonna go after this dungeon monster deck.
Wait, are you using... Did you just put that down?
I didn't.
Dex?
I didn't put that down.
Wait, where'd that come from?
Let me take a sec. I need to go pull my food out of the oven before it burns.
I have no clue where it came from.
Guess we'll just discard it then.
Yep.
I only asked you because it was facing you.
Yeah, it was in my orientation, so you would think it would be from me, but I don't remember playing that down. I mean, I played it a long ass time ago.
Maybe we just forgot to discard it.
Probably.
Yeah. Alright. I return. My food is now sitting to cool. Alright, I'm gonna go after the dungeon monster deck, I think.
The dungeon monster deck. Ooh.
What I could do though, tavern phase. Hey Anu, I'll be taking that. I'm gonna use your sword for this combat.
Wait.
So I have 11 power,
Wait, that just says
but with
you steal a gear card.
that was not the one I thought it was.
You're thinking of I Will Surpass You.
Yes. Then I'm not doing that. I'm just going for the dungeon monster deck. 5 plus 1 monster. Go big or go home. Oh my god.
The root god. Oh,
God.
Okay, so hold on. That's 22 power?
That is power. +4.
Okay, I got a 4. So that's 4, 8, 12 plus my +1. So I'm at 16. How much power was it?
24.
24.
4? No, that's 22. 17 plus 5 is 22.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to play hardball. I'm going to discard this pommel. Get +5. So I'm at, let's see here, 12, 13, 14.
16, 19. No, 21. Yeah. Like 21. I will help you for the first loot card. Oh wait, no, you're getting 6 loot from that? Okay, both loot cards and I help you.
I mean, with this, he's only getting the win condition from the map necromancer.
Yeah. So he gets the attached card, which is 6 value. as well as 2 loot cards. So I'll just take the 2 loot cards in exchange for helping.
Well, hold on. So it is 17 plus 5. That's 22 monster power, right?
Yes, you're at 21.
I'm 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 because of my gauntlets, plus 4 because of my average show, so that's 16. Plus 5 is 21 from the hardball, but then I discarded using my handle ability to go to 23.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I forgot about that ability.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're good. And if someone throws a card out to mess with you, Tex is the only one that would have cards that.
I could.
Well,
but-
yeah.
I'm good.
All right. So I get. Put that over there. And 2 loot cards. A crystal dagger and the gambling man pommel, which goes with my
It's a
handle.
D20. The D20, hell yeah.
Oh my god. At the start of combat, you may choose to roll a d20. The monster's strength becomes equal to the result. So I could basically have dropped like the old god from a 17 to a 1, or I could pump a 12 up to a 20. Gambling, baby.
Or you fight the slime. It's like, very last slime, you are a 1. Oh crap! Now you are buff slime at 20.
What's funny is theoretically, I could just attach these instead of my real photorealistic sword, because like the set bonus is cool because it prevents you guys from just stealing my stuff, but you know this would be potentially just more power. But we're end of my turn. I'll worry about that my next assembly phase.
Yay, my tavern turn. I'm feeling hostile. Moving on to assembly phase.
Three pieces. God.
Hear the doom music.
That's what I had last turn. Last game.
Alrighty. How lucky am I feeling? Feeling pretty. I thought that one monster was 17 getting me hesitant. Fuck it. The convincing LARPer! 12. Goodbye, LARPer.
Get 2 loot cards and 3 of the top 6 cards of the quest deck.
Hell yeah! We get my loot first. Got a red coupon. I got the ruby skull. Alrighty. Now, for the 6, they add 3 of them to my hand. Okay, well, first of all, wait, so do the other ones just get discarded or do they go back on top?
Look at the top 6, add 3 of them to your hand. So I say they go back to the deck.
Okay. Yep, I'm keeping that one. And that one. Oh wait, no. Okay. As okay.
Makes it my turn, does it not? Right.
Oh wait, no.
From the tavern.
No, it doesn't. I'm feeling hostile.
Ah, I forgot about that.
I'm going again. The gargantuan metal axolotl. 14. I'm at 13 because of the -1. I'm gonna activate my class ability to add 2, making it 15.
With this, you're just gonna pick up the 3 quest cards you just discarded.
Shit. Yes, I am, aren't I? Hmm.
Some of those were probably curses, and that's why she's like, oh.
Yes, yes, they are.
So the question is, do you want to do that, or do you want to destroy your extra class? Because you break your spirit board as the...
Oh, yes, tactical losing. I didn't read what those curses did. I just saw they were curses and threw them away. Top 3, that is literally all of them. Okay. Shit. I am gonna choose to lose. Well, break.
All right.
That just gets discarded, right? When you lose?
Yeah. So, yeah, it goes to the discard pile. If you had tied, it would go to the bottom.
Yeah, and there was no way for me to tie. Okay.
Yeah, because you'd need a +1.
Alright, well, pa-chung.
So do you want to keep the sketchy salesman or the guy with the gun?
At this point, I want to start hanging on to my loot. I'm now just a gal with a gun.
Probably got it during your sketchy business deals.
Yes. I'm gonna
Right.
do business with my great charisma, knowledge of market prices, and this gun I found.
Right. My turn.
Yes.
Tavern card. We got. Ooh. Ooh. Can't do that against Miles. So first off, assembly phase. Oh no, it's still tavern phase. So it's like, do I want to use it? Do I want to use it? Do I want to use it?
Gotta make a decision, boy.
Gotta make a choice.
Uh,
Haha, my sword cannot be broken.
yeah.
I mean,
And
theoretically, you could use that against my power gloves. Because that's not protected.
Yeah. You are the bigger threat right now, so.
Alright, my power gloves go away. I cannot prevent this.
Excuse me?
This will be remembered.
I guess he does have the most loot. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So
What happens
then-
if you break, like, the Doom Saber, like the legendary weapon parts? Do they just go to the discard?
Yeah, it would, yeah.
assembly phase, I'm going to play the oversized magnet. So next turn I get to tavern phase, I get to just suck up 2 anvil cards. And monster fight. Oh,
yeah.
gem tooth dragon. That is.
Ooh.
Let's handle. Oh. 2 blade.
And it's a water one, so that's good. So it
That's
gives you
plus,
that's
plus 8 to my. Oh hey, and I already have a 3 watt. Oh yeah.
yeah, it's counting that. You don't get your nature though, so you're currently at 16.
Yeah. So I'm good to go.
4 loot cards. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, that's what happens when you fight a dragon.
So, can anybody do anything?
Nah.
All right. I get loot dragon, and let's grab my 4 loot cards.
Imagine if it was just
Again,
a dragon
know.
with a lute, as in like a instrument.
1 a feather fall. Magic tome. Bone in chicken soup. And what is this? Oh, I'm gonna chuck this bejeweled broadsword hilt back in there. And I get
The sapphire skeleton. Damn.
Tex is rolling in the bling right
You
now.
have so much loot.
yeah, my score is 50.
Hey, Miles,
What
truce.
am I at right now? Yeah, I'm down with that.
And this goes down to 1. But I
Right,
can't until I get a handle. I can't use my ability again.
my turn.
Yep.
Cool. Tavern phase.
You guys are gonna start screwing with me. I know it.
Oh, hey, cool. I just got this. Tex, you can spare one, right? You got to give me one of your loots.
Wait, did I draw a tavern card on my tavern card turn?
Next, I'll be taking that. Give me your magnet.
8. I needed that.
Nope. Mine now. I will immediately break it to get 2 cards from the Anvil deck.
Get me a freaking handle in order to use my ability.
Hmm. I will say, technically, you defeated a monster. You're forgetting your wooden training swords ability. You defeated a monster with 9 or strength higher, so you draw an Anvil card
All right. How many of
with the
them?
Gem Dragon
And I also did it with the bean dudes.
and your own shadow.
So I get 3. Would get 3 anvil cards.
Yes.
But with discards and stuff, we don't know how that would have played out. So do we just want to? But sure, yeah, take them.
Yeah, take him.
And I'm immediately gonna break that, destroy that handle or the guard. I can't destroy the handle. Okay. From here, I have to decide what I'm gonna do. I think I kind of want to be a little bit gambling, so I'm gonna put handle
Oh, yeah,
and
just do it.
the pommel into my hand. All right, a gambling photorealistic sword. I'm gonna need a D8 as well. All right, that's my assembly phase.
How they look like gems.
Yeah. All right. Dungeon Master. Hoarding Dragon. 9. I'm
Is
at
that-
12 right now.
Is that Goku?
In his hand? Yeah, I think it is.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
So I'm gonna beat this thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna get 2 loot cards and gain. I'll have 2 fire strength next turn.
Fire!
Yeah, I have all this loot because I've been using my freaking ability to just wail on monsters.
Yeah. We do have to remember whatever his score is, it's -4 because of the Doomsaber blade. That's the end of my turn. I'm kind of hoping to find the rest of the gambling blade stuff.
It does look fun. Right,
Yeah.
my turn. Oh. I could use a drink. You lost your most recent combat encounter, draw 2 tavern cards.
Man, you did.
And also, I guess I've got time to kill.
Nice.
And yeah, assembly phase, gear phase, meat and potatoes. If my weapon has no elemental damage, I get 3 strength.
Oh, that'd be so good for me. I mean, it's good for you too, but dang, I'd love that, considering my average Joe.
Right. In this
So what
case,
you doing?
I'm going to the dungeon. Awkward weapon hoarder. Roar. Okay, so 12. Yeah, fella. You're done.
All right, get 2 loot cards and
Look at this top 6 cards of the anvil deck and add 3 of them to your hand.
yeah,
so-
similar to what you did with the quest deck.
Ooh, the bejeweled broadsword. And oh, the
The
bejeweled,
bejeweled
pommel.
broadsword.
Wow. No, thank you. And no, thank you. Oh wow, the bejeweled broadsword. Oh wow, the bejeweled broadsword. The gambling man.
Gosh darn it!
Hey, there's some more trade cards in there, I'm sure.
Except it's in your stash, not the not your hand.
Oh, you can't trade from stash? Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna go
No.
and look at the top 6 cards of this. What? It only... Oh wait, no, it did give me all of them. Okay. I picked them up from left to right, so I should put them back to right to left if I don't want them. Okay. 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 And second turn. Second thing to do, I mean.
Yeah.
Another one. 11. Plants. I'm
Bye.
You beat it.
good. Yeah. Oh, look. The bejeweled broadsword.
I mean, there's only 5 loot pieces left. You're gonna hit those
That's
at this
true.
point.
Oh look, the visual broadsword. Okay. I think there's gotta be some loot left. There's gotta be some loot left.
If we count, there's probably just one.
There is.
So hold on, you've got one of the bejeweled pieces. There's 2 pieces of loot that are not the bejeweled.
It's the Gary
One of
man.
which is the gambling. Oof. Hold on. I think all the pieces left are just the bejeweled broadsword pieces, Anu.
Are they?
Yeah. I mean, none of us have the bejeweled broadsword pieces, so that's all that's left
Right.
in the loot deck.
Yeah.
So draw your 2 pieces.
There they are.
Well, she already drew through, so that was one extra loot card. She was supposed to get
Yes.
3.
3.
Yeah, she got the gambling blade plus 1 bejeweled plus this card that she exchanged for.
Ah.
So there should be one more piece in here.
I didn't see her exchange for the coin pouch.
Ah, okay, yeah. Right, anyway, so
That's
I beat that.
And is catching up to me.
No,
That was your
I got
extra combat, so
that's my extra combat, so that's the
That's
end of
it.
my turn.
Alright. My turn.
I'm in last place again.
Pattern card, what I get? Ooh. That's interesting. Anyway, assembly phase. I'm gonna scoot you, put you back in my hand for the runic handle. This card, where if I defeat a plant monster, I get to draw from the anvil and the quest deck.
Oh, the burning whirlwind.
Well, anvil or quest deck, so really helps me out.
I have all the other
Oh.
pieces of the burning whirlwind.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Roll a d10, sir.
alright, that's this one, the yellow.
I think so.
Yeah, you see it's yellow on the card. Oh, I didn't roll.
He dropped it.
Ooh, that's a 10.
So it's
That's-
16.
So he's water, so I need plant, really.
Yeah, so
Let's go!
you're at 9 power right now.
Think,
10, 11, 12, 13,
think.
14.
And Rudy Blade!
15, 16. You're at 17.
That barely beats him.
Yep.
Okay, this is. No, I don't think that would work. Yeah, no, never mind.
Anybody else trying to mess with me?
I don't have anything to mess.
Alright, so these cards go into the that. I get my 2 loot.
Oh, look!
1, 2. What is even the effect? Set bonus +2 to all elemental strength. And now
Useful.
the top 3 of the quest cards.
Have fun!
If let's see here.
There's 2
A
curses in
gear
that.
card. Yep. Curse of Resource Management. At the end of each turn, I must discard a card. Even if I'm at the...
Even if you're
Curse of
already down.
oversharing. I must play with my hand revealed. How the hell do I do that?
Put them on the table, I guess. And then you got that, which has become obsolete, so... Wait, hold on. Oh wait, questing. Sorry, questing, not fighting a monster.
Yep. But my runic handle, I may discard a card, which I will do with this vial of super corrosive acid to get rid of this curse of resource management. All right.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
All right.
58?
Hurrah.
God damn.
Oh, hey.
And this curse is gone now.
Hey, Tex, what you got there?
Pick your poison. Silence. Sharpening. One of my
And because of how this works, I'm gonna take. What the heck is going on? Why is it dropping them into the sky?
I don't know. You didn't nicely up your pickup strength, did you? Or your lift height?
No, I think it had something to do with where my hand was. I'm gonna put my photorealistic handle back because when it calculates the power of your weapon for your score, so having a 1 strength is better than having a 0 strength with an ability. And time to. I'm gonna beat it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get the last
Can't
of the loot
stop you.
cards.
We need to do more questing. Also, apparently the
Right.
side quest variant it mentioned is basically just like a smaller game.
Mm.
And then there's
Makes
just the
sense,
no
makes sense.
bosses one that just takes the bosses out. Alright, so X wins.
Yeah, even with the minus from his Doomblade.
Well, I think this only counts what's on the stash. Like, if I put...
No, this applies even
No.
if you do not have this part equipped.
No, I
So
mean,
if you have
like,
it equipped,
like, with the score card. Like, if I move this... See, it didn't change my score at all. So it's not
Yeah,
counting what's in. We have to add this
Exactly.
stuff manually.
Yeah, so I'm at 53 minus 6, so I'm at 47.
I'm at 44.
1, 2... So I have to minus 4 from this, so that's 3, 4, 5, so that's 63.
Yeah, congratulations! I want to do one more, but I know it's been a long 2 games.
Well, it's basically where we would end our D&D times, really.
Yeah. But
So
this is
unless-
really fun.
Yes, it was. Anyway. And it's basically lunchtime for me, so I might go get some, like, McDonald's or something. Maybe some Domino's. Ooh.
Ooh. Alrighty, well, thanks for coming, you two. Let's go
Yeah.
find
Always a
some
pleasure.
I'll have to do
raid.
this. I'll have to do this as like a collab where I'm actually streaming this stuff.
Oh, definitely.
Agreed. And I'll stream too. It's like collab. A quick game.
Oh, Sickly Snake is playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Hell
Yeah, I've got him on my alternate monitor.
And as always, please be good to yourself, excellent to each other, and devour your enemies. Mwah.
Just for the heck of it. Flip the table. That wasn't